Meanwhile, beneath Candlekeep, Dolme Locke tries to stall for time as the previous story ended unexpectedly.
What do you mean the pages are missing?
Well, kind of that? I mean,
What? Are you smarting off to me?
No, I would never smart off to you, great Miram, all wise and powerful.
Don't push your luck.
I just, if you wanted another story, though, perhaps, this next one, it's called the Scrivener's Tale.
Better hurry, little half-elf. You're running out of time.
Time? Well, exactly why you should hear the Scrivener's Tale. If you want a story about countdowns and a race against time...
Then go ahead, little half-elf. Tick, tock.
So the Scrivener's Tale begins like this. Hello, I'm not the DM tonight. Wait! Oh, damn, I'm the right way this time. Whiz! You're up, friendo.
Hello, my name is Way, or David. I'll be the Dungeon Master today with these lovely players I'm super excited to play with. I use he, him pronouns, and today we're going into a game all about being Kirsten, perhaps looking at doom right in the eye. So let's get our players today, our adventurers. Let's start with Kelly this time. Kelly, tell us who you're playing.
Today, I am returning to the role of Rishley Siebert Wanderfoot, the Lightfoot Halfling, who may or may not have accidentally ended up in Ravenloft during spring break once, and lost his adventuring party because Ravenloft hates nothing more than meddling kids. I use he and him pronouns, so does Rishley, and I'm excited to be here for probably his last game here, but we'll find out how dead I am by the end of the night. I'll pass it on to Amy.
Hello, I am Amy. I am playing Luella von Zarovich. I use she, her, or they, them pronouns. Luella uses she, her. This is the adopted or foster, or I guess stepdaughter of Strahd von Zarovich, who you may have seen in some previous Candlekeep episodes. She's a warlock. Yes, Strahd is her warlock patron. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Papa. I'll pass that along, I guess, down to probably Caitlin.
Hello, I'm Caitlin. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I'll be playing Elise, the Protector ASMR Wizard of Divination. I don't even know who I am. I'm really excited, though. And so is she. So, all right. And I will pass it along to whoever's next.
We'll say
Okay.
Krista.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Krista. You can use she, her, or they, them pronouns for me. And tonight I'm going to be replaying Marion, the Fierbolg, Swarm Keeper Ranger, who talks very slowly. And I'm super excited to play with this group tonight. I'm so stoked to be playing her again. As much as I'm dying in this wig and wrap and wool hat, but I'll survive. And I'll pass it on to the amazing Chris.
Hi, I'm Chris. I use he, him, or they. Tonight I will be playing Rogan again. He was first around hanging out with Marion, actually, and Rishley, a cleric of Ilmater who's concerned with just making sure that easing other people's suffering. Sounds like, I guess, we're on the clock a bit tonight, so we'll see what happens and how that works out, and I'll just keep rolling on. I guess it's back to the Dungeon Mister.
All right, let's crack some spoopy juice.
All right, so you guys, for being so smart, so beautiful, so amazing, all start with inspiration today, so don't forget to use that. And today we will begin. You find yourself in the least of all expected places, Candlekeep, where you have survived many a books, perhaps physically, perhaps entering them through a book portal. But you've been hired this time, hired to find a magic item. a ring of locate object that someone has misplaced. They have promised to give you 2,000 gold pieces each, but you must find it at the 10 days end. You have only but 2 days left, and you have, in your hurry, have scheduled an appointment with one of the acolytes of Candlekeep to scour their books and find this ancient item. A certain acolyte has promised to rush you through the great libraries and find you what books he can. He's shown you through corridors, through different mazes of bookshelves, before finally coming to a great table where he says, "Please wait here. I'll try to find what I need, but it may take a while." You can tell from his voice that he's eager to help you expedite whatever you need.
Like, this is a really great table.
Okay, but we don't have much time. Oh. It is pretty nice, actually.
Like, see? So, like, I don't think we're gonna find this thing. It's been, like, really a long time. And, what happens if we don't?
We don't get paid.
Oh, is that all?
I think so.
That's not too
There are
bad.
certainly worse things.
This is
Like,
true.
imminent demise.
That would be a worse thing.
It
That's
is.
unlikely.
Can we eat
The
in here?
acolyte returns in only but a few moments.
Oh,
You know
that's
him
amazing.
as Rimilar, and he carries in his hands a great stack of books that he haphazardly drops onto the table with a heavy thud.
Ah!
The books threatening to spill over.
Ooh, she's gonna try to
Says-
steady them.
Look through these. I'll go look for some more. And he hurries off again.
Do you want a
Okay.
hand?
As you ask this, he's turned the corner. You could hear the hurried footsteps of him running down the halls.
Like,
I'm much better at finding things outside, everyone. I don't know if I'll be much help if we're looking through books.
That's okay. There's just no time to waste. We should start it. She's gonna grab the top book and start reading.
Okay, yeah. Make me an investigation check.
All right, let's go.
Please and thank you.
Bam. That was not great. What do I add to it? No, it was not very good. Sorry, I'm down on my spells. Whoa, investigation. But you know what? It's still a 13.
13.
But it's still
These
not
books-
great.
These books in your hurry, the book's paragraphs seem to meld together and they seem to only bring you confusion. But just as you look up, Remilar has returned with another stack of books against his chest. As he's running towards you, he's looking you right in the eye, and that's when you see, almost in slow motion, he trips
No.
over his own feet,
Oh
and
no.
his books spill out from his chest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and make sure I'm not in the line of this.
I'm doing the opposite.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to help too.
I'm just
We'll just
slow.
I'm going to
step
try and help
back.
him. I'm going to try and help him out.
All of
As
us
you-
hit each other trying to save him.
Rush up to try to help him. A book in soft brown leather falls flat on the table surface with a empty thud. Its pages flip open, almost threateningly. Something about this book
Ooh.
seems to give you a sense of concern.
Like most of the live books at home.
The book is 7 inches tall and 5 inches wide.
5 feet wide.
5. It's bigger than me.
Holy shit.
Lord.
That means it's an apex predator.
Its pages appear to be an ancient, delicate parchment. And the language seems to escape you. Does anyone here speak or read Sylvan?
Yes.
Yes? Perfect. You recognize it to be Sylvan. As the pages flip open, a soft wisp of black fog escapes it. And it creeps along the table, making contact with each of you before wisping away.
What?
This really reminds me of books from home.
Oh, what's it say? What's it say?
Maybe
She's gonna
don't touch
go
it.
right up to Rogan.
Yeah, I'll start flipping through and start reading out loud.
You seem to know.
Yeah. As you, do you start with the cover or do you start just in the middle of the book?
You know what? I'm gonna take a look first where it was left open, and I'll go to the front unless something's interesting there.
It's in the middle of the book. It describes a princess who finds a home in the land of humans, elves, dwarves, gnomes, and halflings. They show her true friendship, gifting her with treasures, lands, and titles. In the end, her companions convince the princess to reclaim her rightful place as a high noble of the Fae.
That's a good story.
Wow, it's a great story.
It's very
That's-
relatable.
Just middle of the book. What's the okay? Reclaim her land and, as a princess of the Fae?
I
Apparently.
do love a fairy tale.
Oh, this could not be good. What's the book called?
You flip over to the cover. It reads, The Scrivener's Tale.
That's the name of the episode, guys.
Drink?
I did, yeah. I learned from previous episodes, by the way. This time, Rishley has some snacks. This way I could actually have dinner for once during the game. No point in playing an eater.
From now on, all your players are like, yeah, I'm a chef. My character's a chef.
I have some wonderful cider. It's wonderful.
You seem to have an unease tingle up your back.
Ugh. Like, did anybody else feel that? Or is it just, like, my spine?
No, I felt that.
There's definitely
Same.
something going on.
Are we gonna get sucked into a book again?
Insight or Arcana or something?
Wait, you got sucked into a book?
If I had a nickel for every time I was sucked into a book, I'd have like 3 nickels, which like isn't a lot, but it's kind of weird that it happened that many times to one person.
I've read a lot of books, and I've never been sucked into a book before.
It's okay.
Like a lot of books.
I'll at the mention of potentially being sucked into a book, I'll reach my hand out and kind of like poke at the book.
You poke at the book and it shifts slightly to your touch. Luella, you were attempting an insight
Yeah.
or an arcana.
That's what I was thinking.
Try an arcana check. There's nothing much to go on, but who knows?
25?
25. That was the impossible number I had in my head, thinking Luella will not get 25.
It's a mistake to have that number exist at all.
Mm-hmm.
You look over to the book and you look at the back of your hand. You feel as if something magical perhaps has permeated your body. You flip your hand over and that's
Yep.
when you notice it's like have you been writing something lately? Because the tip of your middle finger has just the smallest blotch of ink.
No. I think we've been cursed.
What?
What?
I'm gonna look at my
looking a
hands.
book?
You
I don't
all
think that's
share.
right.
You can have really weird things happen when you look at books. Trust me, books are not a safe thing to look at. At least,
I like them before they're books. I like them when they're trees.
Trees are also
you know,
good.
not all books are made of trees.
But not all trees are made of books?
Not all
Parchment
books are made
is
of trees.
leather. It's made of
There's a-
hide.
Yeah, there's definitely some books at home made of flesh and leather.
What do you mean these books are made of people?
think so. This one.
I'll pat Rishley's head.
I've never heard of that.
It's probably no one you knew, if it is.
Maybe
Oh.
you're saying the book cursed us?
If you all look at the tip of your middle finger, you all share this tiny ink blotch.
Lick it.
Oh.
Tastes like skin.
Probably not physically actually there.
Do you see anything on mine? Oh, there it is! Whoa!
Yeah, I think I see
Oh
it
god,
too.
I'm sorry!
So, with that arcana, do I get an idea, like, do I think this is actually a curse? Because that's my first gut instinct, is this is probably a curse.
Maybe nothing's for certain. You have
It's okay.
too little information to go on.
Cool. I'll just go with curse. It's probably going to kill us unless we do something, because that's the easiest way to safest
What else?
bet.
What else does it say?
Yeah, go on.
Let's start reading from after the page that cursed us.
Don't read it aloud. Just paraphrase, okay?
Good call. Okay.
Oh, I was looking forward to a story.
Me too.
Actually, Marion, I think you reading a story would be lovely. You have a very calming voice.
Oh, thanks, Rogan.
Does Marion read Sylvan?
I do, actually.
Excellent. So as you continue to read, it's about.
I'll
the
read
end of
over
the-
Rogan's shoulder.
It's about the end of the story. The whole pages that come afterwards indicates that this princess wants to right some wrongs, and the story seems unfinished.
That's not good. Okay, I'm gonna quickly skim through it from the beginning then.
Okay.
See if
There an
anything.
author?
Oh, is there an author?
There is an author known as the Scrivener.
The Scrivener.
Oh,
I should have
Well,
guessed.
fine.
The
that's
Scrivener
pretty on
seems
point.
to be writing from the first person as one of the companions that she meets after coming to the land of the common
How's
folk.
Renalar doing while all this is going on?
Renalar is on the ground. He's cupping his ankles and he's going, ah,
Oh, that's a really bad one. You skinned it.
ah.
Oh no.
This is what
One
we
of you
heard.
should probably help him up.
I will help him.
Okay, yeah, he's on the ground. You help him up by the arm, and he slowly stands up, hopping on one leg. But the book starts with the story of a selfish and amoral archfey called the Princess of the Shadow Glass, who is locked in a blood feud with the Queen of Air and Darkness, the ruler of the Glooming Court in the Feywild. The Queen is described as an intelligent gleaming black crystal that hovers above a throne of twisted petrified wood. And the princess is cast in the role of a protagonist, that she eyes everyone else as a pawn in her struggle. The tale eventually continues to where you left off, or where you read earlier, and ends with a monologue promising bloody reprisal upon everyone the princess believes has wronged her.
Does Renalar have anything on
Oh.
his little finger?
And as you turn the final cover to close the book, you look at your middle finger, and in a spiral pattern, glyphs have continued down from that ink blotch, continuing down to the palm of your hand, to the back
Oh,
of your hand,
shit.
and has so far
Ooh.
ended at the wrist.
I'm gonna cast Remove Curse.
Excellent. Describe how you cast it.
I'll bring out my holy symbol and I will start praying to Illuminator and just say, just asking for him to remove any ill will or curse that's placed upon me.
Okay. You bring out your holy symbol, and the glow of Ilmater seems to wash over you. And as if washing away this writing for only but a second before the blotch continues back over your finger and down your palm, the back of your hands, ending at the wrist.
This looks like a bad one, Rogan.
That didn't work, did it?
No.
Well...
Does the book reference any place in particular, or just their fae?
Just that they're fae.
Interesting.
What do we know about the Fae?
Firbolg are technically fae.
Marion, what do we know about the Fae?
Well, I'm familiar with the courts. I don't think I'm familiar with this princess, though.
Oh, the princess wanted to right the wrongs.
Hmm.
Or get revenge on everyone, sorry?
So,
Was
I
that
get the
what-
feeling that perhaps she may have cursed anyone who picks up the book to be as seen as someone who needs to be fixed or revenged upon. Possibly? It's what I would do.
But how would you
Rereading
wrong
over-
someone by picking up a book?
But like, did we actually like to touch the book, or did we just try to touch it?
I touched
Probably
it.
doesn't matter.
I probably
We
touched it
looked
too.
at it.
Rereading over it, you get back to the part that the book ended on, and it again describes that describes the monologue promising bloody reprisal upon everyone the princess believes has wronged her.
I'm gonna poke my finger so I bleed a little and touch the book.
Okay. You touch the tip of the needle to the tip of your finger, and it seems to bleed out. And where,
On the last page.
on the last page?
Yeah.
So you're bleeding onto the book?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as your blood emerges from the surface of your skin, it emerges as the crimson red that you would expect, but a shadowy blackness from beneath, as if ink dropped into a sea of blood, emerges to the surface, covering it as black ink.
Ah,
And as you smear the page with it, the page is stained black for but a moment, and then it disappears, as if it was never there.
So like, what do we do?
Marion, is the mark still on your hand?
I presume it is.
It is.
It is?
I'll
Well, that
show.
didn't work. How about we don't feed the cursed book?
Well, it said it wanted blood, so I thought maybe if it had some, it would go away.
You don't give the curses what they want.
I thought that's how you got rid of curses.
No, usually it ends up with you dead.
Yeah, or more cursed, or with extra curses, bonus curses, a la carte curses.
Yeah.
That's a lot of curses.
Ramilar hobbles to the table and says, I think that's everything I could find on the lost ring.
Like, we're cursed now.
You know what? I don't
What?
really care about the cursed ring anymore. What about this book? And Luella's pointing directly at the book and looking like,
Tell us about the
Look
Scrivener's
at this!
tell us about
Look
this.
at this!
Marion
Emilar looks
pushes
over-
his finger down.
And he says, his brow kind of comes together, looking over the book, and then as his eyes meets the cover, you see the tone of his skin become paler. His eyes widen, and you see his mouth motion. Oh no.
What do you know?
What does that mean?
What?
I was in a rush. I did not mean to touch that book. I was told not to touch that book, and I touched that book. Remolar,
I'm gonna look at his
you
hands.
really messed up. Sorry?
Does he have the black on his hands too?
He doesn't.
All because he
hold
wasn't
them
there
up
when
for
it was
everybody.
opened.
The book.
He as you hold it up, he seems to cower away, bringing his hands up to block his view. He says, "Don't open it."
Too late.
It's a little too late for that. It opened when you dropped it.
So
Yeah.
tell us about it
Don't
now.
open it in my presence either. Can you please put it down?
Well, it worked,
it
Chris.
down?
Well, we take you with us? It's your library.
That's not the way the things work.
It is, isn't it?
Just put it down. We don't have much time. Let him talk.
Well, I was told by the keepers that I should not touch the book. I should not open that book. And he brings his fist to his mouth nervously. He says, I think I can get more information, but I'll have to see one of the masters.
Would you take us to
You're
see the
just gonna
masters? I think
run
it's
off.
more important that we see the
Yes,
masters.
yes. Come with us. Leave the books. And
Thank you.
he kind of hobbles on one leg.
Should we leave the one? Because if we leave the one, then
I was gonna
No,
say
we
we
don't
should.
want to leave it there.
then somebody
No,
could
no,
open it. No, my head.
I'll bring
I
the
can
book
take it.
if nobody else wants to. You got it? Okay.
Yeah. I actually
He
cute one
motioned to
carry
the
it.
other
Okay.
books when he says leave the books.
cute books.
Oh, that's exactly what the book looks like too.
Perfect.
I was like, I took all my cute books with me. Ooh.
Just in case.
Oh, now I'm gone.
By Caitlin.
In case.
One of the curses, you become blurry.
Oh, right.
Okay. So he rushes down the hall on a busted ankle. And he says, as he's kind of rushing in front of you, he's talking to you over his shoulder. He says, I'm bringing you to Tellus Avost. He's one of the foremost experts on the subject of curses here in Candlekeep. And he was specifically brought this book. He knows enough about it. He knows more than anyone else about this book. I'm really sorry. I was just trying to grab all the books I could find. That
It's
okay. It's not your fault, and you're doing
Yeah,
what
you
you
didn't mean
can to
to.
help us.
We all make mistakes.
If we die, I do hope you get fired.
Luel,
That's not nice.
Well, clearly he's doing a bad job.
he kind of like your comment kind of like makes him like sink into himself as he just quiets and just rushes faster. You come to a great set.
Incentive, Luella whispers to the others.
Comes in. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to try and cast Healing Word on him quickly, just as he's ahead
Sure.
of me, just to help him out with his ankle a little bit. I don't know if he's actually damaged, but I figure, 4!
Four.
what is that?
What is the total?
I think it's 9.
9. Yeah. As he hobbles on one leg, his walk has a bias on one side. He kind of takes a step, and he feels that ankle is better, and he's kind of tests it for a few times on the ground, putting his weight on it, and he goes, "Oh, thank you so much." And then he kind of walks hurriedly to a set of heavy double doors, and he pounds on it with 3 knocks. Master Tellus, Master Avost, I really screwed up this time. You're met with silence for a few seconds. Did you do anything?
Just wait patiently.
Yeah.
Luella's gonna
Probably
knock.
bounce
As you go to knock, the door suddenly groans with a heavy wooden sound. The grinding joints. The door slowly opens, and you see that there's a older woman with a fairly nice robe of the keepers of Candlekeep. She looks you over and says, so what's this all about? I'm in the middle of my studies.
I'm gonna put my hand right in her face.
First book.
She lets out a disappointed sigh. and says, Remillard, don't tell me you. And Remillard just nods up and down. He says, I'm sorry. And Talis Avos says, come in. She kind of holds the door open for you as all of you walk through and then closes it. She says, tell me everything that's happened.
Well, we were researching to look for an object, and then this fool retrieved a book he should not have. That it turns out to be cursed, and now we all have this. And she brandishes her hand up in front. I'm a little unhappy about the service here.
I must say,
Yep.
we were in a big rush, and he was in a big rush too. Everyone was in a big rush, and people make mistakes.
Yes, but if you have to do a job, try not to make the type of mistakes that curses your clients.
Talis Avos kind of grabs you by the wrists, haphazardly, looks you up, turning it both sides, and says,
Unhand me!
Okay, well, what I can tell you is a man came and brought the book to us about 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
He was troubled, and he seemed to be looking for a cure for this. His name was, for the same curse, his name was Makil Rillan, and I believe he hailed from Baldur's Gate.
Is he still around?
Did the curse kill him?
I can't say for sure. I believe he did find a cure eventually, but
Is that
fate.
noted somewhere?
Sorry?
And she's just like, Luella is straight up interrupting, being like, and is that noted somewhere?
She, as she's speaking, she's kind of like digging through a pile of books and like a book of indexes and stuff, and she finally pulls one out, flips through the pages, and as she continues on, she says, well, it says here he did find a cure, but his life ended soon after, despite the fact.
Okay, does it say what killed him? Or how he died?
She snaps the book closed in a smack, and she shakes her head and says, no. If I were you, I would go to Baldur's Gate and see what information you can find.
Like, do we have enough time? This thing's spreading quick.
She looks you over again and says, well, Makil had at least a month or so. So you, I would say, have about the same time.
Do we know what the curse does? Because if all it does is give us cool markings, that's not so bad.
I don't think that's what it does. It's usually not what a curse does.
She shakes her head and
This doesn't fit my aesthetic either.
I don't have an aesthetic, but it doesn't fit me either.
Very interesting priorities.
Fashion is the true end game. She says, I wasn't given the details.
Well, I suppose we should go to Baldur's Gate.
She turns around,
Gentlemen.
takes an empty parchment, writes something on it, scribbles a few lines, signs it at the bottom, rolls it up, and hands it towards the closest person to her. We'll say it's Marion. And she says,
That's probably me because I was standing right in front of her.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're touching
Sure.
your hand.
Okay, yeah. Luella,
She's just like,
you're given the scroll, and she says, take the book with you. Go to Baldur's Gate. Find what you know.
and
I have it. Okay, I guess.
sorry, what do I do with this?
She says, that is your permission to bring the book.
Okay.
Oh.
You need
Understandable.
that to take the book out of the
Thank you.
library.
Should we keep it
But
with the
there's
book?
probably late fees if you don't bring it back on time.
I feel like the late fees are
true,
probably
true,
our
true.
lives, so regardless, let's just... Luella's gonna tuck it into her cloak.
Okay.
Into her pocket.
Marion's already out of the room. We've been told to go. She's just plodding along happily.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
gonna
Let's get out of
follow
here.
None of you guys possibly have a faster mode of transportation, or are we on foot or horse?
Have I ever been there before? Because I do have. Well, I don't know if I want to use my teleport right now. Never mind. Just kidding. I didn't say anything.
You can cast it, and then we can take a long rest.
You can, yeah, you can try to find a way on a ship. You can try to get horses. How would you like to proceed?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been there before. So
How far
Whatever
is
is
it
the
on
most
horse?
comfortable
That
way to
wouldn't work.
travel. And fastest.
The fastest would be ship, but generally there's a higher cost to it.
How much?
We're 14th level adventurers. We've got
Luella's
money.
got money.
I mean, you can speak for yourselves.
Yeah.
It'll cost 150 each.
Wow.
150 each or
Gold?
total? Sorry, that cut out. Each?
Each.
Ah. Well, that's fine. I can do that.
There's not many ships going to Baldur's Gate at the moment, but
Yeah.
one ship has agreed to take you. It's out of their way, thus the extra expenses, but they're willing.
I guess let's take a ship.
Okay.
Okay.
You agree to board the ship and pay the agreed amount. There's not a lot of room for you, so some of you will have to kind of take turns on the what do you call it? The hang beds that
The hammocks.
company-
Hammock?
Oh, the hammocks.
Oh, I actually
Yes.
prefer hammocks. Like I can actually usually fit in the fruit sack.
Marion
You are
probably,
very small.
I'm pretty small.
but on the opposite end, Marion's probably far too big to fit under the decks anyway. So she's probably just chilling.
There's
'Cause she's,
boxes
like,
you
7
can also
feet
sleep
tall,
on as
but-
well. You could throw like a bedroll over a box.
Yeah, I'll just sleep on the deck.
Yeah.
Under the stars.
I'll stay with Marion and keep her company.
Okay, so y'all, as you set sail, it's about afternoon. Fairly a few hours later, the twilight glow of the stars and the moon shine down upon you, and you can feel the tiredness come over you.
Oh, I've never been on a ship before.
Oh, those of you who have never been on a ship before, please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Can I
Uh-oh.
fail?
I'm really bad at those.
Yeah, you
Do
could.
I
Yeah,
have
I'll
to
probably
roll?
roll that.
You could just say you, as a character flaw, you could fail.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, I got a 9.
Ooh,
That's a 10.
That's not
the
good.
least.
Oh,
You
all
said your
right.
character loves books, right?
yeah.
The only
Oh, no.
comfort that you can find is one of your books that you've already read. The distraction of the swaying, the uncomfort of your stomach turning upside down. You can't even bring yourself to read a book that you're excited to read. Only one that you've gone over before that brings you the kind of comfort that can even take this away a little bit. Rogan, how are you dealing with this?
I'm puking over the side of the boat.
Marion's
Yeah.
patting his back.
I would have gotten a 22, but I was just like, nope, he's never been on a ship before. I rolled anyway, but I was like, no, I want to fail. So
As
yeah,
you
he's not having
Empty
a
your
good time.
stomach over the edge of the book. One of the windows from below, you can see a head poke out, look up, and give you a dirty look, and then he kind of disappears again.
It's okay, Rogan. Better out than in.
Oh. How do people travel like this?
Practice.
All right. I think I'm good. I think
Right.
I'm. So that's Rogan's trip.
Amazing.
You deal with it for a few hours more, and then the only cure that you can feel or remedy is probably getting some rest.
I have ginger chews.
Thank you.
Cute.
Can I have some of those?
Yeah, sure, of course.
That's nice.
They're like covered in chocolate. They're pretty great.
Richley, you've always been nice. Thank you.
Seriously,
sounds
Richley has no
luxurious.
money, but he's got like food.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Is everyone staying up, or is anyone staying up?
How long's the trip?
2 days.
Okay. I'm gonna sleep at some point on the ship, like on the
Okay.
or on the deck rather.
Yeah. So everyone's sleeping. Luella,
right.
you're
Luella's
are you a half elf?
meditating. She's doing her.
Are you
I think
half elf
so.
or elf?
She's an elf.
Okay.
Yeah.
So while everyone's sleeping, Luella, you're meditating. But even in your meditations, you come across a vision. This vision that all of you are dreaming are the same. It's as vivid as anything you remember from actual life. You feel the sweltering sun beating down as you take shelter in the shadow of a tumbled down tower. In the distance, a vast army is on the march across mud-churned farm fields. The need to hide from the force overwhelms you, and you quickly retreat inside the tower. Inside the tower's half-ruined walls, you discover a boar spear that has driven shaft down into the ground, whose head is adorned with 3 crowns. One limb of the spear's crossguard bears a narrow silver circlet. On the other hangs a crown of adamantine, shaped to be worn over a helm. Around the spearhead is a golden crown adorned with emeralds. You feel the need to seize one of them. And as you reach out, you wake to find your marked hand reaching out above you. The ink has continued down your forearm.
Oh. Luella's gonna go check on the others. Probably starting with Rishley.
As you emerge from the below decks, the beating sun comes down at you like a reminder of your dream. The brightness of the sun's rays pains your eyes. And as you shield your eyes from the fire, you look down and realize there is no shadow from where you half emerged. So, you all have the first level of your curse.
Fun.
You no longer cast a reflection or a shadow. And those of you who look over the book, those of you who could not read Sylvan find that now you can.
Wow. I like that.
I'm surprisingly
Well,
more
that's
literate
a fun
now.
part.
The captain walks over to you as you come out of the lower decks. He says, "Aye, you got a good rest there."
Yeah, it was great. Very, very spacious.
Yeah. I like you. Your jokes are funny. We should be in dock at Baldur's Gate in about a day and a half. Make yourselves comfortable.
There anything we can help with while on board?
Yes, sir.
He laughs again. I saw how the seas have not been kind to you. Take a rest.
Thank you.
Marion checks under her hat for all of her little ladybugs. Make sure
Are
they're
your
all good.
ladybugs first?
Yeah, are my ladybugs weird colors? They're normally red and black.
Do you want them to be? I'll leave that up to you.
I will be very sad if they are cursed, so no. They are not cursed.
little black symbols are on their backs instead of
the
polka
dots.
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm like petting each of them.
They don't cast a reflection or a shadow, and they're all like, "We can read Silver now."
Now that Luella can actually read the book, she wants to take a closer look at it and try and analyze it.
Yeah.
Hey, but you have to be nice.
You said
am I
the
not nice?
crystal was a or the princess was described as a crystal. What were the titles again that she had?
The title is the Princess of the Shadow Glass.
Princess
And
of the Shadow Glass?
her
Okay, I'm gonna
feud
cast-
was with the Queen of Air and Darkness, described as a glowing, gleaming black crystal that hovers above a throne of wood.
I'm going to cast legend lore on that.
Okay.
Love that
You spend the
spell.
day above the decks, kind of under the sun, cross-legged. You cast legend lore.
Can I help you? Do you need
And
help?
you come. Let me read legend lore.
Okay. It might not even work. It's got to be a legendary significance, but I figured Fey titles.
And those of you who are watching, I love the way that this adventure is written because they have things for legend lore. It's great when they like just prepare a lot of things for the DM. So as you cast the spell, you name the book, and
I was thinking more of the character.
oh, the character.
Yeah, though if the book works, great. But if it was specific, it was like the one who's supposed to get retribution, revenge on everyone. The protagonist.
Okay, so you name Princess of the Shadow Glass.
Glass. Yeah.
The legend lore comes up with nothing.
Okay. And sorry, Elise, you were asking if I needed help.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to maybe I'm just trying to divine information on any of the characters of the book or anything. If you can help do some of that, maybe we can get some clue as to what's going on.
Okay. Sounds good. Let me see here. Sorry, a whole lot of lists.
Oh, my bad. I need to learn how to read. Sorry.
Maybe you should get cursed.
At first, you're like, that doesn't come with anything, and then it's just the latency in the magic.
Your god shows up with a fax machine printout. Here you go.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So it
we still
comes
use
back-
faxes.
You hit F5 on the weave, and it comes back as glass omens, dread crowns, 3 princesses, shadow lady, deathless is the seeker.
Elise, write this down, and I'll repeat that again.
Okay. Glass omens, dread crowns, 3 princesses, shadow lady, deathless is the seeker.
Don't know what that means, but it's something. Maybe we should share that with the others and see if anyone can help.
was it?
Or do you have any other ideas? This is kind of your thing, isn't it?
Yeah. What about if we did it on the book itself? If it's tied to anything? Do you think we get a different answer?
Maybe. Yeah,
Let's try
I
it.
can try one more time.
Why don't I
And,
try?
Go for it.
I would like to cast Legend Lore on the book to see if we get any different answer.
Okay. Okay. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna just messages to you, and you can read it to everyone.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's
that's right.
fun.
Make Caitlin do the work.
Ooh, secrets.
Ooh. The shackle that is the key, the prison built by a prisoner. Well, that's what I got from it.
Like, what are you guys doing?
Oh, try it on the author.
We're just. I'm trying to divine anything we can, get some information about the book and the people in it. Sorry, the shackle that is the key?
The shackle that is the key.
There's probably someone
Prison
trapped in the book,
Built by a prisoner.
or related to, or maybe it's related to that. I don't know.
Hmm.
But I mean, considering we've gone into books,
It's a prison built by the
Previously?
prisoner. Might be trapped in the book.
If I put
maybe.
the middle finger, like, with the ink block on the book, like, or the blank pages, would that do anything?
What about where a key would go? Try that. She's gonna like grab your hand and like move it to like where a key
Hey.
might fit.
Careful.
Nothing seems to happen.
I would have. Okay.
Have you considered trying to search the writer, the author, the
Yeah.
Scrivener?
Let's see if we can figure out anything else with the information they got. But I can do that one more time today.
Sure, your turn.
Anyone else? Elise, you're writing all this down?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I'll the Scrivener.
Feel what?
I'll legend lore the Scrivener.
You legend lore the Scrivener, but it doesn't seem like the Scrivener is important enough for legend lore.
Coming. Wait, there might be some latency. Hold on. No.
Do you have latency with yours?
Yeah, sometimes.
He holds it up trying to get service.
So,
Ilmater, why don't I have 5G Ilmater?
Where's
clerics.
See your local alchemist for
So
your
strange.
injection of 5G,
Elise?
dear God.
Yes.
What was it? It was Glass Omens, something, Shadowcrown, Deathless is the Secret, and what was the other one?
The shackle that is the key. The prison built by the prisoner.
Yeah.
You can see this. I have it all written down here.
Is it written in Sylvan, your new language?
you
I
practicing?
should, because we all know it, and not many other people know it. It can be a secret.
You never know who knows a language, though. So,
I mean, that's true, but I feel like there would be less unless we go someplace where everyone knows Sylvan. There's that.
or if the curse ends and then we have a whole bunch of notes in Sylvan that we can't read later.
Yeah, we could comprehend languages, though.
I can normally read
I mean,
I thought I had a dream
I could.
about 3 crowns earlier, or was it 2? Wasn't there like an adamantine one?
Oh, you had that
Oh.
too?
You had
and
that
a
too?
golden crown with emerald?
I have dreams like that all the time, but if you had that one too.
Given I don't dream, it was a little strange that I saw that as well.
Oh,
Hmm.
Normally I just
Well, the
dream of
dwarfs-
raspberry crowns. But I had the same
gnomes?
I
dream.
dream about fields.
Oh yeah, that's how genies get you. You ask for like a lifetime supply of raspberry crowns with like the pastry, and then the genie's like, as you wish, and then you end up having a bunch of wasps. Which are also called raspberry
Oh.
crowns. So never do that if a genie asks.
okay.
That might be
Okay.
nice.
As you guys are talking, you hear a voice from above in the crow's nest. Approaching ship! And as you look out,
Oh,
you see a smaller ship fastly approaching you.
Oh look, it's a dinghy!
You're a dinghy. Well, sorry, what?
That's small enough to be a dinghy.
I guess I'm small enough to be a dinghy.
Actually,
Rishli, you were the
Yeah.
best cook I've ever been out on an adventure with.
I don't actually actually know what a dinghy is.
Thank you. Oh, your parents didn't tell you what a dinghy was? Didn't they take you out sailing? Where are you from
No,
anyway?
shockingly, there were no big... Yeah, anyway.
Where are you from that you don't have any boats?
So a small boat is approaching.
Yeah, I saw
Very
small
gloomy
boats.
place.
Oh. I don't like gloomy places. I've had bad experiences.
Oh, really? Where have you been?
There was this one place in a valley that we kind of stumbled in, a really misty one. It was called, I'm not sure if the entire place was called this, but we started off at this place called Kresk. And, it was bad. Good wine,
Insight.
though.
Sorry?
I'm
Insight.
amazed you survived.
16.
I was the only one.
My passive insight is 20.
Oh, well, that does
Oh my
explain.
gosh.
Wow.
This used to belong to my friend Fred.
It
used to
looks
wear it
really
as
good on you, bud.
He used to wear it as a neckerchief. And then they
So
took
as
his
the
neck.
boat approaches, you realize that there's these hulking figures that seem to dwarf the boat standing on top. They look like disformed giants.
Can I make a nature check to see what they are?
Yeah.
Sure.
They're not Burblogs, are they?
I have a +0 and I rolled a 1. No
Ooh.
idea what they are.
Can I
What do
make
you-
an investigation?
You can make a nature check.
Nature as well? Okay. Then that would be 18.
18. You've
Yeah.
heard of these
Oh, I
things.
also have my favorite enemies are aberrations, monstrosities, and undead. Just
Okay. They are not those. But you've heard of these giant folk who at some point in time, in their hubris, taunted the gods, and legend has it
Ooh.
that they were cursed. They were once the smartest and the most beautiful, perhaps, of the giants, but now they are dim-witted and ugly, known as Fomorians.
Oh. Is this what I know?
Yes.
Okay. I was wondering if that's what Marion got and I missed something different. According to my research, they're probably cursed giants called Fomorians.
Are they that
According
big?
to your research.
Yes. Oh, yes.
You research very...
Beautiful.
Buried in different things, yes. We have a
Mhm.
lot of different books in the temple, and there's not a whole lot else to do, really, for me. So I'm not a
Fomorians
cleric.
are like my cousins.
Oh,
So,
you
oh,
should,
say
you should
hi.
talk. You should say hi.
A threat?
So as you guys are talking, they're approaching to the side of the boat, and you can see that the captain is looking very worried. This is not a warship. This is a ship with no weapons and only cargo.
Elise,
Captain, is this a problem?
do these things usually raid, or are they hostile, these cursed giants?
Well, they're not the smartest. Do I know if they're generally hostile? Sorry, I don't remember from your explanation.
Depending on what their intentions are, most of the time, the common people do not have a good experience with them.
Okay, so I mean, like some of the time, but like, are humans hostile? Some of the time, it depends on what they're going for, right?
How many are on the dinghy?
Can you guys see on the map? There are 4 Fomorians, and looks like 4 elven robed figures behind them. And the captain's leaning over the the starboard. That's the right
That's the
side,
right
right? Starboard.
side. Yeah.
Starboard side of the ship, and he's shouting at them, asking for their intentions. And the only response he gets is a Fomorian leaping from his ship, almost tipping it over from the sheer strength of his jump, and landing heavily on the top deck of yours. One of his feet sinks slightly as the top board decks crack and give slightly to his weight.
Oh, that might be hostile.
In giant, I'm going to say, "Hello, cousin."
I cast a spell.
You can cast it after the initiative.
Well, like, I guess it's time to roll initiative. All right. Let's toss that.
Usually, you say the strangest things.
I like to take initiative. Balls. I love being a monk.
All right. Initially, you got 18.
I got 18.
Oh, initiative. There we go.
Let's see, get advantage or something.
Ooh.
I don't think I do. Cool.
Luella's 17.
I can't reach my
sorry.
numbers. I have an 18.
Oh, there we go. I'll do it again.
21.
And
Oh,
You know what? I'm lucky, so I want to try it again.
sure.
I'm lucky. Slightly better. 15. Still not.
Right. Giant fight. A little bit of fireball never hurt anybody. Let's do it.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
So you're a
still on
monk.
a
Of course,
ship.
fireball never hurts you
Yeah, I just flip over it.
until it burns the ship and we sink.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I've got a thing.
So you just abandon parties.
No, I'll use you as a boat.
At least you got 15?
Yeah. I have the lucky feat, so I re-rolled.
Yeah.
I used one of them.
Sounds good. And Chris, what was yours?
I wrote it down or sent it in the chat. It was 21. So it says Amy/Chris for some reason.
Oh, I don't see it.
You might be directly messaging Amy.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Nope.
And
Wow.
Crystal, what was yours?
18.
Yeah, you probably are.
Yeah, you're probably DMing Amy.
Yeah.
If you want to DM Chris, just send me a message later. We'll work something out.
Nobody wants that.
I think a lot of people want it. I think you're too nervous.
Chris, you're 21. You start.
Okay. All right. So it looks like Elise is closest to me. I'm going to start by casting Warding Bond on Elise.
Okay.
So Elise,
Yes.
you have a bonus of 1 AC
Nice.
and 1 second.
Saving throws, and you have resistance to all damage, and Rogan will take that same damage.
Oh,
Yep.
snap.
And then I will move up to rush forward towards the thing, and I have nothing else to do with my bonus actions, but I'll just get in its way.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
And that's it.
One of the robe figures at the back of the ship is going to target 1, 2, 3, 4. Rogan, Elise, Luella, and Marion, please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
This isn't against plants, is it?
No.
Sorry, did you say I just have +1 to
Yeah,
saving throws? Okay.
saving throws, yeah.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll that.
Dexterity saving throws. So I got an 18.
Well, that's 15.
Whatever this thing is, I ran right into it.
Oh no.
Okay. So as it raises his hand, a purplish glow envelops the four of you. How many of you rolled under 12?
I got a 5.
Okay.
What save was this?
Dexterity. Rishley was not. Rishley was not.
Okay,
in
I didn't think I was, so I was just making
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. Everyone else passed.
God, I wish you would have asked me to roll
Perfect.
though. Holy crap!
Yeah, I got a 14.
This one over here is going to cast.
What happens when I failed?
You start glowing.
Oh, nice.
You start glowing purple, and you are easier to track and easier to see.
Oh, gotcha.
Perfect.
This
Gotcha.
Fomorian disappears.
Oh.
Well, shucks.
Alrighty.
Fomorian disappears. So two of them seem to, like an ink blob that's covering them with invisibility. They disappear from sight. Luella, it's your turn.
My turn, huh? Luella's would like to use her, one of her invocations to cast mage armor on herself, because she can
Okay.
do that to...
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that brings her AC to what I have it listed as. And then is gonna use, because screw this is not advantageous. She has the Cloak of the Bat as one of her magic items. And she would like to fly because she can. She just... Oh, that's if you're in air. What's the lighting here? I actually didn't read that line first.
It is
Daytime?
the beating
Daytime?
sun.
Okay, so now that
Bright
won't work.
light.
Yeah, doesn't work in this case then. Never mind. Forget I said anything. I just saw that. However... ooh. So, is this the one that we can see, or did they both vanish?
Two of the four are vanished.
Oh, okay. You know what? I forgot that I have my other invocation, which lets me levitate myself at will. I'm gonna use that
Okay.
to just... She wants to get above as high as she can. I'm just double checking what levitate does.
Levitate allows you to
Get you
only go
high.
up and down.
Yeah, she wants to just go up.
Okay.
Above this. Tiger was the 5%. Go up to... You can change it on your turn. Okay. Yeah, she's trying to get up above this and see if she can see where they've gone.
So you're going up 20 feet?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. That's her turn.
We'll say that instead of levitating off the boat and being just left behind by the boat, you can continue with the boat.
Yeah. Well, I was figured that she'd probably... Okay, yeah, if that was a concern, she can move up to something she can hold on to. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So you're with the boat.
Grab a sail. Yeah.
You're 20 feet up. Was there anything
Nice.
else that you wanted to do?
No, that's it.
Okay. Cool. Next we have Rishley. It is your turn.
Like, I'm gonna go up to this guy. So how many of them are on the ship now? One of them jumped over. Did more of them? Because I can't actually...
One of them jumped over and he disappeared.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't see anything on the boat. Are there still people on the other boat?
There's two Fomorians and four robed figures.
Okay.
Just seeing if I have anything that allows me to see. I don't think there is. So I guess what I can do is to attack where something is or was a moment ago. Is it just disadvantage on the roll if I can't see them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna make 2 attacks with disadvantage.
And where are you attacking?
I am attacking where he was, and anywhere that it looks like the boat might be kind of lurching from the sudden weight change of something that big walking.
Okay.
Smart.
All right, punch number 1 is okay. Well, that was gonna be great. The first one's gonna be it's gonna strike with my staff for a 20, and then the next one was a botch, but I'm a halfling, so no, it's not. It is in fact a 5, which means that it's a 17.
They both hit.
I'm gonna spend Flurry of Blows to do that, to do 2 more.
Okay.
Nice.
And that is so that is 16 and 14.
They all hit.
Oh, pardon. Sorry. My unarmed strike is slightly different because I have to use something else. That is a 12 and a 14. So I don't think the 12 probably hits.
12 misses.
Okay. All right. So that is going to be 2 hits with the staff, 1 hit with my knucks. And I'm going to spend a point of key for Stunning Strike.
Okay.
And I'm going to drop a dice on the floor, never to be seen again until 9 a.m. tomorrow. Okay.
You step on it.
And when I step on it, you know how this
Well,
goes.
it's not a
Kim.
D4, so
Oh,
he's
yeah.
okay.
It's a D8. It does twice as much damage.
Oh, no.
Still hurts. though.
Okay, so that is 5, 10. So with the staff, I rolled very, very low. So that is 9. 9 points of magical bludgeoning plus. Do you want it all together, or do you want it separated into different categories?
Together's fine.
Okay, sounds good. So then it is 9, 8, 17. So 27 on the first 2 hits, and then on the last one is gonna be 11.
Okay.
And Stunning Strike, which let me know.
PC?
Looking that up right now.
I think he passes.
Probably. I think it's like a 15 or something like that. Stunning Strike. 18.
18.
Yeah, according to a con save, DC 18 according to D&D Beyond.
Ooh, boy.
So that's. I'll double check it to make sure that it's accurate. It's page 79.
It's 8 plus wisdom plus proficiency, but 18 is gonna work.
My wisdom's
Or
a
plus 5 proficient.
I'm plus 5 and plus 5, so yeah, 18.
You have a
So-
plus 8 wisdom?
I have a
Damn.
plus 5, and now my proficiency's plus 5.
So it's plus 8, plus 5,
Oh,
plus
right.
5.
Okay. I see.
Yeah. So, story
Gotcha.
checks out, Chief.
Yeah. Right, he is. Well, you can't see him, but
I think I stunned him! I don't know where he is!
anything else?
I think that's all I can do. Oh, I still have. So when you spend that, is that as a bonus action you do the key? You do.
Yep. You
Okay.
did the flurry of blows. Well, that's a bonus action. Your action
Cool.
was.
Then
the-
I'm good. I'm good to go.
Okay. Cool.
Sorry,
Next.
a lot of new traits since the last time I played him at 4th level.
Oh,
Right.
good. Luella, it is your turn.
Back to me. Okay, gonna go up another 20 feet.
I haven't gone yet.
I haven't gone
okay.
either. I think she's on there twice, and I'm not sure
You
why.
may have done me twice by accident, yeah.
Oh.
Luella stole an extra spot. That sounds like her.
Sorry.
Krista.
I mean, she would if she could.
I did get a
Probably.
15
Okay, cool.
though. And when I
got
rerolled
an
because I'm
18.
lucky. Oh, you got an 18. Never
Yeah.
mind. Sorry, it's different than chat. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, the
quiet.
thing I
Be
rolled
quiet.
earlier was from something else.
I gotcha.
Words. Okay, quick question.
Mhm.
Hunter's Mark is a spell that targets one person, right?
Yes.
So I can use Twin Spell on it,
Yep.
correct? Okay.
But I think you have to see them.
I want to attack the robed figures.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark and use Twin Spell. I'm assuming they're within 90 feet. It looks about that.
Let's see. Yeah, they are definitely within 90 feet.
Awesome. Okay, wonderful. So pick 2 of them. Doesn't matter to me which ones. And then I'm going to shoot my longbow at them twice, 1 each.
Is there supposed to be darkness on the map?
Nope.
Yeah, it's all black to me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad.
Oh, a nat 20.
Oh,
So one of them is going to be a crit. And one of them is. Sorry. Where's my attack?
is that fixed?
I'm plus. Yes, perfect. Does 19 hit?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely does.
Does my hunter's mark dice double?
Yes, it does.
Fuck yeah. Okay, so I'm
Ooh,
a
actually,
D8.
let me double check one thing.
Sure.
13 plus 2 is 15. You got a what's your non-crit?
My non-crit was a 19. I rolled a 6.
19.
Yeah.
He's gonna raise his hand, and a bubble of force envelops him,
Bitch.
knocking the arrow. I was about to call it a bow that you threw at him.
Fair. Okay, I'm going to attack, or rather roll my damage. So my crit is gonna be. Oh wait, I need another D8. 7. 14, 18. 22. But then I have bugs.
Holy
my
moly!
bug- I forgot about. Did my bug damage double if I use my bug
Is it
damage?
rolled?
It is.
It is doubled.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's another 2d8. Okay, so it was 22.
I don't think he's gonna pass his
29.
concentration check from this.
Yes. 29, 35 damage, please.
35 damage.
Yes. As I pull back my 2 arrows, my ladybugs swarm around them as I shoot. And then once the arrow goes through, they nibble at where
Yeah.
it went in.
I love the ladybugs.
I
You
love the
hear-
ladybugs.
As let's see if he focuses enough. He rolled a natural 1 on his concentration check.
Ah, yes.
And this Fomorian reappears.
See, I was debating rolling or casting fairy fire instead. This worked out much better.
Definitely. Anything else?
That is my turn. I believe. Sure.
This one takes 2 hulking steps forward and takes a leap. Lands on your boat, tipping your boat sideways a little bit. Everyone roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
No, my weakness.
Do I have to because I'm floating?
Nope.
Not 20.
Nat 20. You're
no, I
good.
Hell
rolled a-
yeah!
I only
Probably
rolled
the only
12,
time.
so that's only
40?
Hey, come on, be fair. It's only a 24.
I only got a 10.
Did you include your +1?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, those of you who rolled under a 12.
That's me.
I'm good.
Just you?
Yes.
Didn't roll under a 12 with the dice.
So everyone else, you seem to be able to catch your footing. Elise, the
Yes.
tipping of the boat has knocked you prone onto the ground, and you slide towards
Oh,
this
shoot.
Fomorian. As the boat just tips to one side, knocking you over. Seeing this, the Fomorian raises his huge great club.
Oh,
It's
shoot.
the size of your bodies. It's gonna aim for Caitlin with advantage.
I'm sorry. What if it only gets a 9? Because I foresaw this. I knew I was
Oh.
gonna slip on the boat.
Yeah, you're like, oh, it's gonna slam right down to the left,
to
and you
roll.
tumble to the right. Foreseeing this, 9 is an 18. Does that still hit?
Oh, yeah, that still hits.
It still catches you in the middle of your tumble to the opposite side,
Oh,
unfortunately.
I tried.
How much damage do we take?
Well, from the roll, or?
Oh, I cast Wording Bond on her, so she has.
Oh, right. That,
damage,
of course.
and I take
Yes.
the other half.
So that is a 6. That is an 8. That's 16 plus 9 is a 27. Split between the two of you is 13 each.
Okay. Rogan just suddenly gets like bruised.
I feel like I've been hit by a great club. I wonder why.
Sorry.
He takes. That was the first swing. He now lines you up like a golf ball.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
That is a 27 to hit.
Hey.
That is 14. That is 21. 30 damage, 15 to the both of you.
I'm sorry.
All good. That's what I'm here for.
Leaving. Elise, it is your turn. You are on the ground, prone.
Okay. So I can use half my movement to pick myself up because this isn't a good position. And I'd like to
You got determination, by the way. Thank you very much.
Nice.
929.
That's awesome. It's not gonna help me right this minute, but I appreciate you. Let me see here. Probably I don't like this position, so can I disengage and like move
definitely.
the rest of my movement away? That's what I'd like to do. I can't really. Can I? Oh, I can. So that would be half my movement is 15, so 15 away. Kind of backwards, kind of scrambling. Perfect.
Anything else? Do you have a bonus action that you can do or anything?
Do I have a bonus action I can do? What a great question. Unfortunately, I don't think this tells me what my bonus actions are, and I was not ready for that.
That's what I'm currently staring at, going, what are my bonus
Yeah,
actions?
right.
Marion, you
I
don't
guess-
get bonus actions. You're too strong already.
No, that's an action.
true.
That's
The
an
ladybugs
action.
are your bonus actions.
I think
They're not. That's the
all-
crazy thing.
I know.
I know.
You know what? I feel like they're all actions. Oh, actually, it's an action to chug a healing potion, right?
It is, unfortunately.
Okay. I don't know. I don't. You know what? Let's continue. It's taking too much time. Yeah, it's fine. I'll take a look now while the round's going on.
All
What I can do.
good. So another. You don't see anything. You just see the other boat tilt towards you, and then suddenly your boat tilt the opposite direction. Everyone, please make a dexterity saving throw. And let me know if you roll under a 12.
14, I rolled a 2.
4.
4. You are prone, Rogan.
Like I said,
So
it's
no
my
one else under 12?
No.
I did it.
I'm still in the air, so.
Oh, Elise, you have determination, by the way.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right.
I'll write that down.
So, while being prone, Rogan. Ooh, I was one away from being a crit. That would have been really bad.
No,
You
I
get-
don't get crits.
Oh, you don't? Adamantine armor?
In armor.
Oh, nice.
Dang.
But 12 plus. Oop, that's not gonna count. 17 plus is gonna be a 23 damage.
Okay.
As you are clobbered while prone by an invisible force. Does
Invisible.
a 21 hit?
No.
21 doesn't hit. Wow. I was like, I'm not
Well,
gonna,
love it.
I'm not gonna listen. That was a yes, and then I like what? I like double back.
We love a heavily armored cleric.
Yes.
So that one is his
Pretty
turn.
great.
This one is done, so you can't do anything. The next one is going to leap off of his boat, and he is going to rock the ship again. Everyone, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Still in the air.
16.
15.
Just got a 12.
One of them auto fails. No one rolled under a 12?
I hit a 12.
You're good.
Okay.
Elise, did you
Yeah.
roll under 12?
No, I just got a 12.
Oh,
Sorry.
excellent. Perfect. Amy, you are 20 feet in the air. Perfect.
I am. And also
Clubbing
unsure
height.
what the initiative order is again. But yes, I am perfect clubbing height, and my AC is 15.
Okay. So no advantage though. This is good. It's a 1, so that's not gonna count.
Oh.
His second one, he
nice.
rears back for a 28 to hit
That definitely hits.
for that's 4. It's not gonna be very much damage. 7 plus is 13 damage. Not a lot.
Okay. And so my concentration check for that would be
10.
10. Okay.
Yeah. It's
Cool.
half the damage for
And
10.
I believe I
to
have
25.
advantage on that because of one of my invocations. So, one moment, I'll check if that's lasts. I just make it, yeah. So I'm still floating.
Sweet. Excellent. Which brings it to one of the robed figures' turns, and with that, one of the Fomorians disappears. Coming back to the round to Rogan, it is your turn.
Oh, geez. So we can only see the 2 of them, right?
That is correct. One of them it seems like they're prone and they're struggling to even get up.
Okay. Which one just disappeared? Like, where was it last?
It was to the north of Luella, 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay, so from the north of Luell, actually, from where Rishley is, to the north side of the boat, over. So 20 feet over. Oh, actually, yeah. From north of Luella, 10 feet, and over to the side, 20 feet. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire. Oh, no. Yeah, Fairy Fire. Let's do
Okay. Are you gonna come out of prone first, or are you gonna stand up?
that.
Just uses half your movement.
Yeah, I'm going to stand up, and
Okay.
then I'll cast Fairy Fire.
Sounds good. What is your
Hopefully-
DC?
Getting that one, 21.
21. The one to the south is lit up.
Right on. And it is, what time is it? Like, what's the lighting like right now?
Bright light. It's midday.
It's
The
bright
sun
light
is,
midday.
or it's before midday, but the sun is beating quite heavily on you.
Okay, and that is it for now. So one, was it over here that was lit up?
No, the one over here, next to Amy,
Okay,
next to Luella.
damn. Okay, all done.
All right. One of the rope figures on the boat looks at Rogan, extends his hand, and bolts of energy come spilling out of his fingers. That is
What a jerk.
that is 21 damage as 7 bolts of energy hits you.
70. 2. Okay.
This one down here, the most southern rogue figure, he's focusing on Amy, on Luella, and he gets a similar idea. He is going to deal 28 damage.
Sorry, was he attacking Luella or no?
Luella, that's correct.
Okay. And I'm just taking that damage, or they hit?
It was magic missile, so it's automatic, unless if you have shield.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
No. So it was 28?
Bad part of this is you're gonna need to make 7.
7 concentration checks. Okay.
That is correct.
Thankfully, they all have advantage because of my invocation.
And they're all DC 10, so I think you'll be fine, right?
Isn't it 10 or half of the damage, whichever is higher?
Yep, but there were 7 instances of the damage totaling to 28.
I need to do
Okay,
that as well, because
I will do some of those real quick.
Right.
Concentration.
So 7 instances of concentration checks for each of you. Bringing us to the northmost road figure, he is going to
all good.
I passed them all, and I'm very angry that I wasted 2 nat 20s.
Luella,
so
you unfortunately
concentrated.
are looking like prime target for this.
I know! I figured they'd want to go for the things on the ground, not the thing floating around. But whatever.
28 damage again, another 7 saving throws. Coming back to Marion, it is your turn.
Hi. Okay, I'm going to if one is invisible, does one get attacks of opportunity when leaving a threatened square?
Lost
They can
it.
see you, so yes.
No, but if I can turn invisible
Oh,
and then run away.
If they cannot see you, then no. They must see you for attack of opportunity.
Okay, in that case, 2 can play this game, and I'm gonna turn invisible because I'm a Fearbolg, and Fearbolgs can do that.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
turn invisible.
turn invisible, and then I'm
And
gonna
when you
step.
hear one of the rogue figures say, "Hey, she can't do that. That's cheating."
I'm gonna move my full movement, which I guess is 30, to get to the far side of the boat so that I can have a clear view of the casters.
Yeah.
So the other direction, sorry.
Oh, the other way? Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, basically to get to the edge of the boat, yeah. Yeah,
They
whatever-
are
whatever the
blocking both of that space. So you could go.
No. So sorry, I mean this. I'm pointing the wrong direction in my camera, aren't I? I mean the other way.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes.
How about over
precisely.
here?
That's perfect. That's
Okay.
absolutely perfect. So from there, I'm gonna shoot an arrow at each of the guys I have Hunter's Mark on. So number 1 is a. What's my plus to attack again? Goodness gracious, Krista, remember things. Plus 13. 22.
22. Yeah. That's gonna hit.
Okay, and then number 2 is gonna be 17.
Number 1, you are going to also get your hunter's. Well, you already had hunter's mark on both of them. Number
Yes.
2, he's gonna raise his hand again, and the bubble of a barrier protects him.
No problem. Okay, so then I get a D8 for hunters, a D8 for my weapon, and a D8 for my ladybugs. Actually, hang on. Which one am I hitting? Am I hitting the one at the very back or the one that's
Very
closest?
south.
Okay, so my ladybugs don't just do damage.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna move him 10 feet forward.
Ah.
He strength save of 18.
These are strong bugs.
They're very strong bugs. There's a lot of them.
What is the damage?
I'm a
A
ladybug.
3.
total?
Oh, sorry. Plus plus 6, 9. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Yeah, there's 1 HP left. And DC 18, you said?
Yeah.
Nope. He is gonna walk off the side of the ship and splash.
Wonderful. The bugs swarm behind him and push.
Yeah. He's like, oh! Falls face forward. You hear, ah! Like a Wilhelm scream.
I'm gonna, as just I guess a free action, turn to the Fomorians and be like, if they're making you be mean, you don't have to.
All right.
That's all.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. Rishley, it is your turn.
Do they look like they're gonna keep being mean?
They look to each other, the ones that you can see at least, and then they shrug.
Are you guys gonna be mean?
You're gonna have to make a split-second decision.
I will actually hold my I will save a reaction. I'm not gonna hurt some people who aren't trying to be mean.
All right, so you're holding actions for aggressive
behavior, and I will just punch one and stunning strike if that is the case.
Sounds good. All right.
Because I think, well, punch the one next to me at least. I can. That's what I can reach.
Luella, it is your turn.
So I lost my spell, so I'm now floating down because that's how that works once it ends.
Okay.
Unfortunately. Would I be on the ground by the time it hits my turn if it's 20 feet?
Yeah.
Floating down? Okay. I would like to just full on disengage.
Okay.
And GTFO to the other end of this thing, this ship, because this is ouch, big ouch, and more ouch.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So she's gonna move towards the front of the ship, I think, because disengage should remove her ability, the attacks of opportunity. I can't physically move my character though.
Oh.
For some reason. I don't know why. It's not letting me.
Just 30 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
Was that? Okay. That's an unfortunately small amount of distance for what I would. I don't like that.
You want to move all the way to south?
You can move to me. Maybe I can protect you from
possibly.
attacks.
She's trying to get away from the things that were zapping her in the air, which seemed like they were coming. So, you know what? Sure, she's gonna put someone else in front of her. Let's hide behind Marion, specifically.
Okay.
How long does that last? That's less for 1 minute. You know what? Sure. As a bonus action, I'm gonna activate Form of Dread so that I can at least get those temporary hit points.
Dreadful.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So.
And what does your Form of Dread look like?
Her Form of Dread, she gains some fangs. Her eyes get kind of glowy, and she kind of looks a little bit more like a vampire type character.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Rishley, that is a natural 20. There's actually a 19 and a 20.
Can I use Lucky to make you re-roll?
Only for attacks on you.
Boo.
All
I
right.
lied.
6. That's 13. Oh, these aren't very high. 13 plus 8 is 21, plus 6 is 27, as Rishley gets smacked in the side of the face by an invisible great club.
You had a ready to action. Attack him back.
Like, bad move, hombre. And I'm gonna attack back with a little bit of disadvantage. I think that's fine.
Okay.
How many times a day can I do the halfling thing?
Which halfling thing?
The reroll ones.
Always.
As many
You
times as
never
you
roll
want.
ones.
Oh no. Shit.
Once per turn. Sorry, that's
Yeah.
Okay, so that's only I'm using my staff, so that's only a 27.
That hits.
Okay. It would have been a 31. I'm gonna spend a charge in it as well. Oh wait, can I stunning strike through my staff? Or does it have to be?
I believe you can.
Okay, cool.
I believe it's
As long as you use a monk weapon.
when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack. Yep.
Okay, cool. So that is going to be 7, 11, 15 points of bludgeoning, of magic and bludgeoning and force damage, and then a key point for stunning strike.
Okay. And DC 18.
DC 18.
That is an 18. Just enough.
Oh.
He's got pretty high con. Anything else? Oh, that was a reaction.
It was a
right?
reaction. So I'm gonna start getting my evil aura. I'm gonna activate that as my reaction.
As you hit him back, this invisible force hits you for 22.
So it was 26 on the first.
Yeah. Well, the first one was a crit.
Okay.
Does a 22 hit?
22 misses.
Oh, damn.
My AC is 24.
Especially a boss.
Perfect.
I
Caitlin,
like pole dance on it and dodge out of the way.
you do the Matrix second Matrix movie thing.
Yeah.
Where it starts spinning.
I was wondering how many people in the chat would love to see you pole dance for
Yep.
extra life.
For me, they just want to see me like fall flat on my face. I don't have the core strength right now. Oh,
Say
Elise, it is your turn.
All right.
I'll do it for $500.
I'd like to also move towards. I can't see like where exactly the edge of the boat is or anything. I don't know. My computer's being weird and I don't have an actual mouse. But I'd like to go towards where Luella and Marion are. Oh, wow! Now I can see things. Yeah. Just because safety in numbers. Well, could I go like...
Other side?
Yes. But I would also like to cast See Invisibility because I'm pretty sure there are some that I have lost track of. And I'd like
Okay.
to be able to direct everybody to where they are. So I'd like to be able to see more. And
Oh, that one's right in front of me.
taking off our glasses. And yeah, are there any that suddenly
gonna
pop
use
into vision? Ooh.
I'm going to use exhaustion, even though they're not exhausted, because I don't have the other stuff in here. But those two are invisible.
Okay. I will call out their positions at this
Okay.
point
Yeah. The
to
strategist.
everybody. So there's one, so there's one just in front of Marion, and then the other one was flanking Rishley, is that it?
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Okay.
you got it right.
Okay.
Anything else?
I think my only bonus action is actually Misty Step, so I think I'm okay for now.
Sounds good. All right.
Oh,
The
yeah.
one right in front of Marion is going to he's going to reply. No, you're mean. While smacking down his right club at you.
Burn.
That was a pretty good burn.
Yeah.
Probably actually the thing that would hurt her feelings
It
the most.
really does. You did more psych damage than physical damage.
Does a 24 hit?
It does.
17, 18, 24 smack damage.
Smack damage. That's the most deadly kind of damage.
Oh no, Marion.
You crit.
They did crit.
Can I use my luck to reroll?
You can.
Do I
is
roll
a-
or do you roll?
Technically, I think you roll.
Okay. Let's try and roll bad.
Here comes the...
Let me use one of your crits. Let me use one of your
Let
crits.
Amy roll.
What? It was a 14.
14 is a 21. There's a 21 hit.
A 21 does hit, but I'll take that over the crit.
Oh, yeah, I would too. All right.
Good news.
3. These are really low rolls. 7. 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay.
And yeah, Next in the list, this one up here, he's going to get back up from being prone. He is going to jump up, slam his feet down, rock the ship. Everyone, please roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, 29.
That's good.
12.
11.
21.
No one under 12?
Me. I rolled an 11.
Marion, you.
Oh, sorry. Was this another one of those the ones I actually have to roll for now because I'm not floating?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, you know what? I don't want to fall. I'm.
Sorry.
Well, you
I know
wouldn't
this
be
is
alone,
the same turn. I
apparently.
can't use
botched.
it again.
I got a 1. That's a botch.
Don't you have determination or
I used my inspiration already.
Oh, I have determination. I'll use my determination.
I don't think a determination will help it be not a botch.
No, yeah.
I mean, because my dex save would be a 4 right now, and even with that, it only goes to a 9. Like, I can't save this. Yeah.
So, Krista, what is yours? Yours is above a 12 after the determination. You
Yeah,
said.
I got an 11, so.
You feel yourself slipping, and you suddenly steel yourself, and you catch yourself mid-fall, and you're like, and you feel some force grant you this blessing that saves your footing.
I see a beautiful face surrounded by purple and red hair. Robin.
Next
What?
is the one.
She gave me
to the
determination.
side.
Nice.
He's gonna approach Rogan, and he's gonna say, "Puny one," and he's gonna get a 21, which is a miss.
is a miss.
Second one is a 22.
That's a hit.
That is a hit for 6, 12, 18 damage.
18. So concentration passes and 18 damage. All right, so 89 damage. Oof.
This one up here, this robed figure, he's gonna run to the side of the ship. He seems to point out with his index and middle finger like a gun shape with his hand, aiming right at Marion, Luella, and Elise. Cracks of electricity start to build around his fingertip, and suddenly a bolt of lightning strikes out at the three of you. Please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okie doke. I'm so glad I didn't.
Now, I
Jump dex with this
failed
character.
that previous dex roll.
Oh.
Am I doing this at disadvantage because am I knocked prone? Is that what it was?
Oh, something good happens.
Prone, I don't think interacts with dex saving throws, does it?
No, because I'm trying to remember because I failed. I botched the dex save from the guy landing, and so what happened to me? Sorry.
Oh, you landed prone.
I'm landed prone. Okay.
Yeah.
Prone impact, or I'm just on the ground so I could try and roll.
Yeah, so you roll the same. It's not a disadvantage or anything.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so.
Something good happens. All right.
Whoa. I'm gonna use my determination to get a 19.
19.
Yes.
That's gonna save.
Yes.
That's
I rolled an
a
18.
18 total for me.
That's pretty good.
So this is gonna be a 10d6, 8, 13, 15. 15 plus 11 is a 21. If you rolled 14 or higher, you take 10. If you roll below that, you take 21. Elise, you saved, so you take 5.
And I
Wow.
take 5.
And you take an extra 5, Rogan.
Yep.
And
This is lightning damage, correct?
this is.
Okay,
Sorry, I lost my concentration on the one that has fairy fire.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast absorb elements as a reaction.
Excellent.
And so I will only take 5 damage.
That's right. And then your next melee attack, you got oomph on that. So you take that and you kind of steel yourself and you bring your hands together to collect this electric energy. So, at the south of the ship, the captain says, "Hey on there, I'm coming." And you hear, and you see through the doors leading to the lower levels of the ship. Somehow, him and a bunch of other crewmates, you see the tip of a cannon being rolled up the stairs.
Beauty.
Oh my god.
We'll say his initiative is 20.
Nice.
All right, so back to Rogan.
Okay, the ships are still moving, correct?
The ship is still moving.
Perfect, because even if I get beaten up, this I think will still work. I'm gonna cast Banishment as a 7th level spell on 4 of them that I can see. So even if I get beaten up and pass out, they're probably moving 20 knots, maybe 15 knots. So
and then when you drop it, they're gone.
They're in the water. Let's see here. I think I can see 2 of the four more. So let's do that, and then the 2 robed people that are closest to me.
Okay.
So, 4, 5, 6, 7.
These
I'm
are
just going to be
charisma
like,
throws, I believe.
yes, charisma against DC 21, and I'm just going to shout out, "Be gone."
That's disgusting. I don't think Fomorians have a -2, so I don't think they can even pass.
Nat 20.
You could do a nat
That's a
20.
saving throw, so they can get a nat 20. Unless, Leaf foresees that they don't or some shit.
But yours is, what's your DC?
21.
Yeah, so nat 20 is an 18.
Yeah, but it's a nat 20 on a saving throw is still a success.
Nope. That's only for
On
attacks.
saving
It's just
throws?
attacks, isn't it?
Yep. So
Oh, I
ability
thought it was
is
on saving throws.
there's no
My
crit
bad.
fail and crit success on saving throws and ability checks.
Perfect,
Depends
even
on
better.
the dungeon master.
So
Way saying
these
no.
two
Better.
poof disappear. These other guys, you said 21 or 22?
21.
21. They need to roll a 20. Nope.
That's why I took the Amulet of the Devout.
Nice.
Yeah, they disappear,
Wow. Okay.
leaving one of them no longer invisible. Okay.
Awesome. And I'll just look really, really tired and just be like, and I'm done. My turn.
Okay.
Oh.
Well played, sir. Well played.
This one rushes forward and he says, "No!" And he is going to. Oh, what can he do?
Surrender.
You know what? He's going to YOLO it on a 3 or 4. Nope. He says, "Come forth, my demon! Smite my enemies!"
Uh-oh.
And his hand stays there for 6 seconds. He says, "Demon?"
Demon.
Cricket.
Talk to the
cricket,
demon.
Cricket.
Marion, it is your turn.
Okay, so since the things were banished, that those are the ones that one of them that had my hunter's mark fell in the water, and now I'm assuming is dead, so I can move it to a different target.
Mhm.
But now those targets have both been banished, so I assume I can move them again.
The one that fell into the water died. He had 1 HP left, so you can move that one. The ones that was banished technically are not dead.
Bugger. Okay.
Sorry.
They're gone for now.
Yeah. Okay, so in that case, I will just put both of my targets onto that guy.
You only
Actually,
have one target
no.
to move.
Sorry?
you only have one target because the other hunter's mark is with.
No, that's what I mean. So I'm gonna put the one target on this guy, and I'm going to attack once.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna have a 23.
That hits.
And he can make me a strength save or fall in the water.
Oh no.
And also take 9 damage.
He rolled a natural 20 for 19. What's your DC?
18.
Ooh. Fuck. So close. That would have been really cool. What was the damage?
9.
9 damage. Done. He needs to make a concentration check. He makes it.
Oh, wait, hang on. I rolled 9.
Oh. So
plus 6. So 13.
Did you roll
15.
a 1d6 as well?
No.
Because you got your hunter's mark for the 1d6.
Oh, no, I did. Sorry, I get a D8 for my hunter's mark, and I rolled my D8 for the longbow. So yeah, I rolled 9 plus my 6 for attack bonus. So sorry, 15 total.
15? Okay.
Yeah.
So an extra 6 damage. Your hunter's mark is a D6, just a reminder.
It's a D8 now, because I'm higher level.
It doesn't grow?
I was sorry. I'm looking at D. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I'm an idiot. One moment.
No, it's fine. No problem.
Sorry. Okay, in that case,
I'm just gonna take that one for just for the future.
Okay.
Richly, it is your turn unless
I have another attack.
Oh,
yeah,
you do.
Sorry.
Right. Yeah,
I was hoping he would die so I could move my mark again.
Yes.
I rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
He's pissing me off. So my bugs are just going to attack this time because I'm angry at him.
Okay.
My pretties.
He can just absolutely explode. Okay, that is 8, 9, 15, 27, 30 something. 27, 33.
Oof.
Fuck
Yikes. You. Yeah, he's not gonna need a concentration check because he explodes.
Perfect.
You
I gotta move my hunter's mark.
Nice.
And he like stumbles back with this this arrow in his chest, and he grabs it by the center of it, and he pulls it out. And he looks at you, and then he feels kind of sick. He looks down his wound, and you see it just fester outwards and grow until he just like explodes in half. And where he was is a bunch of fluttering ladybugs.
Good job, girls.
I'm gonna have nightmares about ladybugs tonight. Like,
That's horrifying.
Wonderful.
Anything else?
I don't think I have anything else I can really do, so yeah, we're good.
Okay. Richly, it is your turn.
All right, the one that attacked me out of nowhere that I stunning striked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him a bunch.
Yeah.
Like a little like thing across my eyes, like the lightning and all
do
that.
it. Oh my god, yes.
This is like a Street Fighter combo that's like 10 seconds long.
Hold on.
And then he ends it with a super, and there's flashing lights everywhere.
Okay, so that is a... Hold on, I gotta do the math on this, because this is the problem with this level. 18, 19, 29, and 19.
Yeah, they all hit.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 2 charges from the staff. I'm gonna roll that. I'm gonna roll that. I need another D8. Hold on. God, jeez. These high-level episodes are ridiculous, guys. Okay.
I love the high-level stuff.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
Oh, this is where my rolls went. Okay, cool. So that's 18, 24. Okay. I'll spend a key point for Stunning Strike, just in case he's still alive. And I spend a key point for Flurry of Blows. So then, that's with those 2 force things. And then my normal attack, because I have to just go kick, is... Okay, so he's potentially stunned and takes 53 points of damage.
Oh.
like basically like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
It's just fists of North Star. You just see like implosions on his chest from the imprints of where you hit him.
Like, you're already dead.
I mean, his head, if you look at him, his head already looks like it's like half blown up, so. Oh my god, as a monk, you also get to catch arrows. It's just like when Kenshiro catches the arrow and spins it, and the arrow continues on backwards.
I would catch it with chopsticks because I always have food out.
What was your DC on the con save?
18 if he's still alive.
You got a 23. 22, sorry.
That's lower than 18, right?
Yeah, if you ask him, it's probably lower. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's all my attacks.
All right, Amy, you are prone.
I am. So I need to use my action to get up, right?
You use half of your movement.
Half my movement? Okay, half my movement. Okay, I will use half my movement to stand up. There's one that's still invisible, and there's only one I can see now, right? Or no?
There's none of them are invisible.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So there's one like right there in front of me that's just hanging out, being awful. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt. I'm gonna take a step forward to actually get close to it, and then cast Vampiric Touch.
Okay.
And that casts at a 5th level, so I make a melee spell attack. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
All right. And so that's gonna be on a hit. Or so it takes. This gonna be when he has 5d6 necrotic, and I gain half. Okay. One moment.
Oh, I forgot to do the cannon turn. So after your turn, I'm gonna do the cannon turn.
Sure. That's 20 points of necrotic damage.
Done.
Yeah, and I heal 10 of that. Yes.
Yep.
And the spell lasts until. Okay, I can do that for a few rounds. Okay, cool.
Lasts for 1 minute or concentration, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I think that's it for my turn.
Okay, so the captain rolls out and he says, "Tried to board my ship, eh?" And he aims the cannon, turning it right towards the Fomorian to the north. And with a torch, he just lights it. The sparkling top of the cannon unleashes an explosion that deafens your ears for only a split second.
Worth it.
I know this is not the cannon stats. I think cannons are way too underpowered. I'm going to give this cannon a 4d12. Holy balls. 14.
Oh.
10, 24. As this one up here just has a giant cannonball shot into his chest.
Beauty.
All right. Going back to the Fomorian next to Rishley. He's going to say, "No more." And he slams you for a 25.
A 25 will hit me.
Ooh.
9, 15, 30, no, 21.
I got this.
21.
21.
And he backhand swings with a second one for a 14 to hit. That is definitely a miss. All right. Coming back to Elise. That is your turn.
Okay, I am tired of this, and I'm gonna call upon the stars and rip one of the stars off of my starry robe. Wait, robe of stars? Rip one of the stars off my
I have
robe
that
of stars,
too.
crush
It's so
it,
cool.
and toss it to the ground in little shattered pieces. And I would like to, the one in front of Marion is still alive, hey?
He is.
All right, I would like to use all of my 7th level magic missile on it.
Ooh, yeah. All right. Roll 1d4, add a 1, and then multiply that number 7th level. Multiply that number by 9.
Okay. I got a 4 plus 1 is 5. Times 9 is 45. 45.
45
Oof.
damage. Yeah. That's a
Oh,
good
damn.
roll.
Magic missile.
All these sparkling lights explode on his flesh as he groans out in pain. All right, anything else?
I don't want to misty step, so I think I'm good. That's it.
Okay, this one over here. In the middle of still being impacted, he brings both his hands on his club, raising it over Elise. That is a 26.
Probably hits. Yeah.
26 and a 12.
12 doesn't, surprisingly, but 26 hits.
Or 11. 19. 25 damage. So that is going to be 12.
12 and 12 or 25 and 25?
12 and 12.
Okay.
12 and 12. Okay.
All right. Coming back to
106.
Rogan, it is your turn.
Raid.
Oh, from Chris. It's Boulder.
Hello.
A boulder's like a cannonball. It's perfect time.
Oh.
Ooh, and a fat
Rogan, what
dragon.
would you like to do?
Also, fat dragon.
Oh,
Do the thing. Win the points.
we got 2 of them here. Oh,
Yeah.
I need to. I'm still concentrating on my spell. Yes. Okay.
Did you lose concentration already?
Nope. Not on the banishment. On
Yeah.
the
Oh, right,
Very
right.
fire.
fairy fire I did
Gotcha.
with my double ones because I get advantage on it. But ouch.
Perfect.
Let's see here. What do I want to do? We got 2 there, 2 there. I'm going to. We're almost at the end here, I think. So I'm going to. I should have done this earlier, but I'm going to use my channel divinity and create a 30-foot radius around me. Everything is now 30-foot radius around Rogan. Everything is now dim light. And when somebody ends their turn there, I can choose to give them temporary hit points or remove the charmed or frightened condition from them. And that's my turn, so I'm going to give myself 20 temporary hit points because I rolled a 6. So
Hell yeah.
done.
$30-foot radius?
30-foot radius centered on
Oh,
me.
damn. He's all
And it's
of
dim
us.
light if anybody needs darkness for anything.
Okay.
Only
And
for
lasts
11.
for a
It's
minute.
also like midday.
So good, yeah.
Anymore.
I'm just saying.
Not
Get over this.
anymore.
Love it.
Coming
I
back
can't
to Marion.
The sun is canceled. I bring my own shade.
Bring in the shade. Marion?
Clearly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I guess. I'm gonna take a step back so that I can shoot, because I can't shoot from that close, can I?
If it's a ranged attack, then it'll be at disadvantage.
But it has reach, so I'm not leaving its threatened square if I take a 5-foot step back. Correct?
You're not sure. Have they attacked reached or anything?
No, I
it
just
doesn't
assumed.
have-
I just thought all large things had reach.
Yeah, maybe.
God damn
David
it.
can't tell
You know what? I have some lightning charged up. She's gonna hold her bow down and draw her scimitar.
Okay.
And take 2 attacks. So I'm assuming a 15 or 25 hits.
That definitely hits.
Does a 17 hit?
17 hits, yes.
Ooh, hell yeah. Okay, so my scimitar is D6. It has my hunter's mark. Do I get hunter's mark on both my attacks?
Yes.
Cool. And then I'm gonna have my bugs attack as well for
Have them
D8.
bug him.
They're gonna bug him right into the grave. Okay. 7, 10, 22, 26, 29, 35.
35 damage?
Yeah.
From bugs.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, and a d6 of lightning.
Did
An
you use your
extra
hunter's
3.
mark?
Yes, yeah. I had 2
Extra
d6
what?
for Hunter's Mark, an extra 3 lightning.
3 lightning. All right.
Yeah.
And just for good measure, the captain rolls his cannon towards the Fomorian that you've just attacked.
Oh, Chris?
Marion gained 20 temporary hit points.
Oh, why thank you.
That was a crit.
Oh, beaut.
Hell yeah.
8d12.
He rolls 4.
16. Plus 18 is 34. Plus 13 is 47. Plus
Lord.
16, 50, 63. And he just blows this guy
Oof.
I mean,
into a giant hole into his chest.
I thought they
Thank
were
you.
attacking.
whew, for a minute there, I was worried that we'd been misunderstanding what was going on here.
Rishley, it is your turn.
This guy's still here.
The guy that's in front of you is still standing, yeah.
Like, do we really have to do this? I guess we have to do this. Flurry of blood.
Says,
Yeah.
you have to do this.
Okay, every one of these is a hit, by the way. My lowest was a 21.
Jesus.
Yeah, let's expend 2 more charges from the staff. So, okay, this one's gonna be 12, 20, 29. This is gonna look very familiar, I think. 29 plus 14 plus the 53 points of damage again.
Nice. He has 4 left.
Cool. And you know what? Make me a con save.
That one.
Shoot! Like, you're totally stunned, man. It's all over. I have the high ground.
All right.
I'll
with
say
that,
standing
I'm
on
gonna
top of my
say,
pole.
There you go.
How do you want to do this? With that stunning strike, you can make something inside his body just break.
He's a. You know what I want to do, or if we're gonna do this, I want to blow a bunch of blood vessels so he's actually pretty as he dies. I want him to go Squidward, handsome Squidward, as he dies.
A flurry of fists meet his face, covering and obscuring his visage. And as he finishes, Rishley points to the top of his temple, and you see that his face just implodes. He goes, and blood squirts out of his face and from every orifice. But then, as he has his dying fall, you see that his face is beautiful.
Like,
With a double chin.
die pretty, butt chin.
All right. Left chin.
The handsome. You don't. You have a beard chin now. You've covered it up. You've hidden your shame.
The
No shame. Nothing's
captain
like
says-
ability.
Are you all right?
Ow.
How?
What just happened?
Luella, like, dusts off her robes and just, like,
I'm gonna look
Ow.
behind the ship and then stop concentrating on banishment.
Yeah, you see like 300 feet back, you see 4 figures drop and a little splash, little tiny splash in the distance.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, wow.
Hashtag worth it. And then I'll sit down.
Hash browns.
Clerics
Who's-
say the weirdest things.
Luella, you're hurt, right?
Yes,
goodness.
very. Luella looks very beat up and very angry about it.
Rishley's fairly beaten up too.
Who
anybody's-
needs
Like
healing?
everyone's beat
Okay,
up.
I'm gonna use my other twin spell and use Cure Wounds on Rishley and Luella.
As before you can,
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
you hear a voice. Hello.
Hello?
And that's where we'll take a break.
Okay.
All right, cool.
All right.
Thank you.
It.
We'll be right back, folks. Hi, we're back, and we're gonna talk to the chat for about 5 minutes because that Fomori
What?
fight took a little while. Sorry, I had to drink a Coke right before I. David, you got taller, man. I'll shrink you. Don't worry.
So creepy voices are talking to us.
Creepy voices. Well, that's when we get back. How's everybody doing tonight?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Good.
Good,
Lots
great.
of fun. I love Marion, and I love all of you guys.
I'm all right.
I love
wish
you
my
too,
sparkle freckles,
random citizen.
Like, actually.
You can see them.
I can see
Yeah.
them.
Kind
I
of.
can see them.
Kind of. I'm
It's
just.
'cause
And now
you're-
I'm pointing them out, and now you'll be able to see them.
Because you're an ASMR, right?
Yes, a protector ASMR. Who's
Yeah.
getting like more ASMR and
Protect
because
me.
they're like level
You know,
14
like
now.
Dark Vision?
Shimmer, shimmer, shimmer.
Caitlin,
I do
you're in a lot
enjoy
of
Dark
D&D this
Vision.
week.
How about
I am
300
actually.
feet of it?
Because you
I
were
was
in
thinking
Tuesday's
that.
game too, right?
No,
Oh, you weren't? Okay,
you keep
never mind.
thinking that, but I was.
I keep thinking, I just think about you a lot, okay?
Okay, you said that on Sunday too. That's why I said that.
Do we have game on Sunday?
No, but last Sunday you were like, "Oh,
Oh,
you
we
on
did have
Tuesdays
game
as
on
well?"
Sunday because Amy ran game
You
on Sunday.
did.
I was
Yeah.
wondering why I was so goddamn tired.
I
It's like-
wish I could.
Because
catch
you've had game for like 6 days in a row.
I've already been on a stream today, Amy.
Mm-hmm.
We finished Travis Legg's
Yeah.
Witcher series today, and it was actually a blast today. It was the most awkwardly funny game ever because our bard was out of commission, so it was mostly just me doing one-liners.
My
Was that
gosh.
Mr. Jags?
Ugh.
Stormshanks.
Also,
Oh, Stormshanks? I love
Hair and
Stormshanks.
cloak.
Yeah.
also, I did
hi.
catch that. We were sad you didn't see Ghost of Saltmarsh, but you can always catch it on the YouTube.
Actually,
Live.
I just put it live.
Ta-da!
Oh, actually, I'm gonna put it
Okay.
live on Saturday.
Okay, never mind.
It's
Wait
up.
until
I gotta
Saturday,
put
and then you
put
can
Shards
catch
of
it on
Nern
the
up
YouTube.
first because by God,
YouTube.
who watched Shards of Nern last night?
I was in it.
You were in it. I made
I was
everybody
in it.
cry. It was great. I had you crying, and I
with
had
my
Christine
camera?
crying, and I
I
had
need to
Winter
move this.
tearing, and I had Mike. Mike
I
was
wasn't
shell
crying.
shocked, and Robin. You were crying on the inside.
Oh,
little
And
bit.
then
missed it.
and I had Robin crying at home, and she wasn't even in the game, which is great.
Yeah. But Robin's invested for other
Robin's
reasons.
invested. Robin is on the board of directors for that game. It's God, it was good. It was
I think I've decided. Oh, I'll
yeah.
have to
I
tell
got
you
Trazelta
later.
crying.
Oh, it was a
It's
good
always
game.
good because Trazelta joined the Patreon.
That's emotional.
So like I finished game, and as soon as I finished game, I checked my email, and it was like, you have a new patron. Meet Trazelta, and I'm like, I guess game went well. It's just kind of my metric. It's
Guess
like, oh hey,
so.
someone hops on the Patreon after game. I guess it was a fun one. But Trazelta already does everything. Anyway.
Random Equinox going tonight's is a palate cleanser after yesterday.
Oh god, I was trying to explain. So Shards of Nern like started on the silly index, like up here. Like episode 1 was them like accidentally invading a horror movie set. Or like
Yeah.
not really a horror movie, more like a horror sci-fi exploitation tear the girl's clothing one from the 50s.
Yeah.
Like that was episode 1, and then they go in, they hear this girl going, "Eek, help me!" and being attacked by goblins that are like ripping her clothes, but they're filming it
Demon Slayer,
for
or whatever.
was that?
Goblin Slayer.
Well, this is pre-Goblin Slayer. To be fair, to be fair,
Yeah.
I can check with my friend Hayden to make sure that is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because-
true.
But
Yep.
so like they go in and they kill one of the goblins, and they're like, "We'll stop you." And the director's like, "What the hell are you doing? That goblin was a union worker." So then they had to work for the
For
production
eye
company.
Of Maximilian.
It was so good. And then every season is just doing the whole like into darkness. I'm like,
As it should.
There still be funny stuff, but it's like you can't get to level 20 and have it be super serious. I mean, you can, but you got to start off super serious if you want to get super funny. It's the competing waveforms.
Yeah.
But anyway, how's everybody else
Fair
doing?
enough.
What's everybody else doing?
Can't wait for my second shot. One
I'm eating
day.
ice cream.
You get one shot.
I haven't gotten it yet, but waiting for the message. And then hopefully can actually see some of you people in person.
Sounds like it won't be too much longer for people. Is what I'm hearing over the internet.
Hoping.
I'm
Richard?
due in like a couple weeks, I think.
There you go.
Yeah. You should keep
I'm
up with
excited
everything
that this weekend we have a circle of nerds who don't go out and see people, and this weekend we are going to be the first time getting together for D&D.
Are you
Hell
Rebecca? Are you
yeah.
doing it at the
Nice.
store, or are you doing it?
Much missed. Sorry.
You doing it at the store or at your house?
Oh
Or
no!
someone's house.
One of our friends just bought a house, so we're gonna do like a
Ah.
housewarming.
Whoa,
Oh, I say
that's
just bought, but this is
awesome.
like last year.
Whoever your
Haven't
friend
seen
is,
them.
But, like,
probably
that
don't
counts
know.
as
like
just.
after the play,
Congratulations
right?
from
Or
us,
during the
because that's
play.
amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations to your friend
So
who
very
now owns property.
Very stoked. Everyone's like, "What? Real dice? Oh my god!"
Yeah, right.
Do.
I think I just reused real dice for my portents, and then that's it. I have
So-
a roller for the rest. I don't want to
Diviner
smelt them
Wizard
and then like,
is
oh,
my
what
favorite
happened?
wizard. I love
was-
it so much.
Oh,
I-
I know people were saying that, and then I was like, I was useless.
Yeah, Diviner and Evoker are my two favorites.
Love diviners.
Adding +5 to Magic Missile is disgusting.
Yeah.
Double the damage.
I don't know if I've ever played a wizard. I don't think
Have you
I
played
have.
a lizard?
Like my first time.
I've
I'm
I
doing
got her.
the
I got her.
No.
wizards I've
I
ever
should do that
played
too.
in like
You should
second
get her.
edition, third edition, 3.5, Pathfinder, and 5th edition. I've played one diviner wizard in each of those, and those are the only wizards I've ever played, and I just love them.
My favorite character I've ever played was a diviner in Pathfinder. Like,
Oh,
But-
that bonus to initiative.
oh, buddy.
Oh,
The bonus to initiative and then taking specialties in planar anchoring when you are fighting a whole shit ton of
Yep.
big devils, and you're like, oh, well, I'll just go first and lock you down. Have fun.
right? And it's just like, oh, I can't be surprised. How does that work? Precognition, bitch. Like, sorry.
You never seen it coming.
Or you
Oh.
always see them coming.
Exactly.
Yours are
Coming.
diviner.
Yeah.
What other cool stuff is going on Dork Tales or in people's
Yeah.
lives? We have Mage starts in 3 weeks, or in 3 weeks. Yeah, through less than 3 weeks.
I just did a
2
fitting with
weeks.
Robin's
Do it.
shirt.
She is
That's
so
amazing.
excited, by the way. Like
Nice.
she is gushing about that. I don't think she's used to having like good nerd friends.
Well, she said she's never
Mhm.
had any piece of clothing made for her, which, like, as someone who grew up in
Oh.
dance, I've had everything made for me, like
Yeah.
all and Halloween costumes and all that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
So I'm really excited that I get to do that. I'm like, oh yeah, I get to be the first thing that's made
Are
for
you
you.
are you seeing
I
her
would
again
love
soon?
for somebody to make something for
Hopefully.
me too, Krista.
I
'Cause
would
I-
love to make something for you.
I have a bag of stuff that I'm giving you. Because we cleaned out our storage locker because our storage room, because it's being torn apart because it's on the
Right.
roof, and the roof's being redone. And I found a bunch of like fabric and like ribbons and stuff like that I have no use for.
Oh, sick. Okay.
So I thought at the very least you could take them and throw them away if you don't want them. But like you know,
divvy them up.
yeah, exactly. Because you know people. I've also got some picture frames that I don't know if you'd use them, but arts and crafts projects are great that way. And some other
Cool.
stuff that is just weird. And I'm like, Krista might like this. So
I love being that person. That's my favorite thing to be, is Krista would love that no matter what piece of junk it is, and Krista would have that no matter what piece of junk it is.
They are one and the same, actually.
They really are.
You know what I think we should do? I think one day, Kelly or whoever else wants to should pick a genre and a game, and then anyone who wants to make costumes should basically be like let's say somebody's just like, all right, I'm gonna make this costume for this player, and then the player has to make a character to fit the costume and just go with that.
Oh, dear.
I think that would be a lot of fun. Like having somebody else make the costume.
If there was a ceiling, if there was a dollar ceiling, like if this was like kind of like a white elephant or like Secret Santa type of thing,
right?
Secret character.
Like, oh, this is what I look like. What am I?
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's like that game where you put a card on your head backwards and like try to figure out what you are, but it's your costume.
Yeah.
Oh, that's better. Oh my gosh, that's a better idea. Yes.
I have literally between what I have at my house and what Taryn has at her place is probably like 7 Rubbermaid bins of fabric and yarn. So I'm sure something could be brought together.
Nice.
Yeah, very exciting.
So yeah, and by the way, Krista, we're not talking about what you are playing because Krista is joining us for Wild Beyond the Witchlight in September. That has been announced.
Oh yay!
However, what you are playing, all we are saying is that you've been designing prosthetics for it, and that it looks really good.
I'm sewing my first wig. I'm making a prosthetic for it.
Sewing a wig.
Nice.
I had to take
like the weft?
Custom.
Yeah. So what I did is I took without saying what it is. I bought one of those like very anime wigs, so like all the hair was down front. So I took all the wefts on top off and flipped them around so it brushes back.
Okay, nice.
But then I added a ton of lace all around the edges, so there's big giant sideburns that I'm then gluing hair into.
Amazing.
But Krista's gonna be
Awesome.
great. So
Really cool.
Krista's
wanna see
character
that.
means that we definitely need like a straight man to offset how
Ridiculous.
ridiculous. I was trying to say it in a way that didn't sound like I was meaning it in a bad way, but yeah.
No. He is ridiculous. Like it's going to be spectacular.
But yeah,
Over the top.
the character is going to be very not vanilla.
No.
So but we do need some vanilla because you need the one vanilla at least.
Yes.
So that will be good.
Very
so
interesting.
we should probably head back into game in a sec though because it's almost 10 and
Ooh,
I feel
yeah.
like a truck hit me because it has been a long week.
Yeah.
We've done a lot of D&D this week, man.
Apparently
Yeah.
it is in 7 days. So from oh shit, I did that on last Saturday. Okay, so from Saturday to Saturday, which is my last day of role playing because I have Sunday off. Thank God we have Sunday off because we had to move Cyberpunk because James had a family thing. Otherwise, I would have kept going. I had Ghost of Salt, or sorry, Mage over on McStabber Studios where I guessed. Ghost of Saltmarsh, Rime of the Frostmaiden, Candlekeep Mysteries, Shards of Nirn, The Witcher this afternoon with Travis Legg, which was ridiculous. You should go watch that on Plastic Age Plays. It's ridiculous. Or it'll be up on our Patreon soon too if you want to see the edited version, because I get access to that for being in the game, which is fun. Tomorrow night's Reign of Memories, and then I have another guest spot on McStabber. So that's only 9 games in 7 days. And I edited some podcast stuff today, but the dog was whining and I didn't finish it. So it's record. I did the thing where I was working on, I was trying to get the new episodes of Rime out, right? And I was listening. So I did all the Patreon recordings and I was starting to listen to all of the recordings for like Rime of the Frostmaiden is a Dork Tales production. And my new recordings sound so much better than my originals that now I have to go back and re-record every like outro bit because it goes from sounding like this. Rime of the Frostmaiden is a Dork Tales production. It's brought to you by the letter Q. Right? And it's like, oh my God, I sound like a robot. I hate it.
Oh,
That's what Cal and Christopher did. Cal and Christopher literally re-recorded the first 3 episodes of Too Much Energon, which
That's
are like
too much.
an hour. Yeah, that's an hour and a half of podcast.
That's too
And
much. They should
recorded-
have just kept it and been like, put a memo at the beginning that goes from like, Hey everybody, our quality is going to get a lot better, but for the first episode, we're going to sound a little like this. If you can suffer through it like all good podcasts should be suffered through, then you won't have to hear this for more than about an hour. Right?
Exactly.
Because like Ma Bam Bam sounded like Ma Bim Bam sounded like
oh my
crap
God,
in the
so
beginning.
bad. Yeah.
Like it did. Now it sounds great because they have money.
The first 20 minutes of the first episode of Critical Role is unlistenable.
I thought it was okay with headphones, to be honest. Podcast?
My ears hurt.
Oh.
Like I couldn't listen, like to turn it up loud enough so that I could understand it. It hurt my ears. So I realized I ended up skipping forward to when I didn't realize it was just audio issues they were having.
Yeah, it's because they were recording in like a basement room or they were recording in just like a back room at their house, right?
Yeah, and then like 15 minutes in, they figure that out and they fix it. But they left that in, and I was like, couldn't you just start again 15 minutes?
I guess. The problem with that is like someone asked me last night, hey, do you have the Shards of Nirn episodes on podcast? And I'm like, no. And that's largely because season 2 we were trying to upgrade the audio and make it better, and we kept having a bunch of glitches where I would sound like I was in a tunnel going like this. I would have a Doppler for a large portion. So there's like 3 episodes in season 2 that are just bad.
Yeah.
And wasn't season 1 also like when
you know what? It was
COVID?
So season 2 was pre-COVID too. Actually, we didn't transition until about episode 20 of season 2. But season 1 we just had a Yeti on a table and we're all around it.
Yeah.
But
that's what I was thinking.
It honestly wasn't that bad. Like compared to the Doppler thing.
Yeah, it was pretty okay.
It's okay. Like you can go listen to it right now. It's a little sketch. Like it's not like not everybody's using like a $200 microphone, right? Which is the one. Which is so sad that we do things like this now, because I have 6 microphones that I bought pre-COVID, like the day before we went into lockdown, and they're so nice.
Yeah.
And some of them are still in their original wrapping. So I'm going to have to start doing stuff at the house for the podcast side of things. So
yeah.
Be sure to come over for some easy listening.
That being said, as soon as you mentioned the Yeti, I just think about Hunter.
Yeah.
I miss you.
I'd love to borrow one.
Yeah. And I would, but you need an interface to be able to use it.
Oh, okay.
So you would have to buy
not USB.
So they're not USB, which is the problem. Otherwise, I absolutely would with the with the usual you break it, you buy it type of friend loan. But hold on, USB to.
I think they exist. I just don't know how good.
Oh, I have. Well, I mean,
the
I've got my
adapters.
Steinberg right there. So a USB audio interface will run you anywhere between $80 to $150.
Yeah.
Wait, are you talking about the Yeti that I have here?
No.
No, we're talking about the audio interface. And
No. So basically, hold on one sec. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Ready? Okay. Everybody, look at my mic, or everybody, look at my. Can you see this? Can you? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, like an actual microphone.
I gotcha.
One of those, and I'm not going to show you what my box looks like because it isn't really messy. But shut up, Krista. Go up.
Oh my God, Krista.
It's an XLR though. It's an XLR port, like a real microphone.
Is it? Sorry.
This is Krista and why we love her.
Caitlin,
You know what? For the number of jokes that you make, sir.
I absolutely understand the joke, and
no, sorry.
Yeah.
So the cheapest. Actually, hold on. I found a sketchy as shit USB phantom power device for $28 on Amazon.
Yeah. Okay, but what's the quality if it's sketchy or shit?
I don't.
Mine was $100 and it's a USB mic and it works great.
Yeah, so like we've got several different. Here's a tech talk. We've got several different quality of. I don't know what Way is using. Amy is using the same thing as Christine with it, which is a USB Audio Technica 2020.
Yeah, USB Audio Technica.
So you have a 2020. This is a 2035. Caitlin is using a blue Snowball.
Yeah, I am. Still
Chris is using I forget. It's a Chinese brand that Kel found that is like half as expensive as a Yeti, and is not quite as good as an Audio-Technica, but is almost as good as a Yeti for half the price. It's a really solid. It doesn't have quite the range, but for clarity, it's really strong.
And especially with the setup that you lent me for like the stand and that, like you were saying anyway, that I sound a lot better with it as opposed to the Yeti. So
you do sound a lot better with it. The Yeti was picking up too much room tone, right?
Mine is a HyperX duct taped to.
I was about to say, are you duct taped?
It is currently duct taped to a stand that is for a dress form.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'll show you the actual studio someday so that you can see everything, because I say studio, but it's literally the living room.
Living room studios.
Living room studios.
Yeah.
It is messy as hell right now because we had to take everything out of storage. Yeah, so basically, like, we have, so as Dork Tales Prime, I have like a library of things that I lend out to anybody who can't afford to get their own stuff. So if you can't afford something, I try to supplement with the best option that I can afford, since, you know, it's to get you on the channel. And then if you're not using it, it goes to somebody else who can't afford it. And if you can't afford it, you can always buy it off me later if you really want it. But it's generally like, I've got like, I own 7 webcams, 8 webcams, 9 webcams. I own a lot of webcams. I don't own, Amy, I own your webcam, don't I?
Well, you bought it for me as a gift.
I bought it for you as a gift. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Is that right?
So you don't own mine. This is mine.
Yeah.
Thank you, MK, for those very sweet words. It is
Thank
much
you.
appreciated.
Oh, thank you.
Kelly goes above and beyond to make sure that like we are always trying to get like some of the best equipment. He's constantly like, here, you should try this. Here, try this. So and so doesn't need this, and like organizing not just like the games, but like trying to give us the things and work with us with like my internet is crap. And like I am like really spotty a lot of times, and it's constantly like, here, try this, here, try this. And
yeah, I hope it
like,
doesn't seem overbearing. I don't want it to ever come off as me being like, you're not good enough. More as like, hey, we can make life is good, but it can be better.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah,
that's,
I don't know. I'm gonna have to do something about my network, because like I've been having really unstable internet for the last at
you
least
have
Zoom.
your video quality has gone down a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm having super laggy audio from everybody. It's not the worst, but it means that I'm missing out on words every couple sentences.
Words with friends.
I know that feel.
Which is rough.
What's up, Chris?
Oh, I just want to say we should probably get back to.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Point.
But anyway, it's 7:04. We should get back to game. Thanks very much for those kind words, Chris. Thanks for the kind words in the chat, MK. And Trizalta, yeah, that is a lot of webcams, dude. Like, it's just, this is one of the reasons why I'm always. You do not want to see how much my tech budget was for 2020. It was like my tech budget and then like actual profits from the stream. We're like, I think the tech budget was 7 times the profits. But cheers, because that's how you compete.
The Scrivener's Tale.
That's how you compete with the big boys, right? And girls and people and friends. Anyway,
Amy, that is my favorite command.
Time is 7:04.
Yeah, we do.
All right,
7:04.
everybody stretch. All right, everybody sit up in your places, because some of you have shifted a bit.
That's what I do.
It's what you do. You're actually
Fidgety.
fine.
Shifty.
Like, Amy's the one who's a little shifty, but I can shift.
Who called me shifty? I'm fidgety. Thank you very much.
Okay, and then Caitlin.
I'm looking at you, Krista.
I'll shrink you a little bit.
Mwah.
And Caitlin, do you see the new Talfrin shirt? You should go. I'll send
This
you.
is Talfrin shirt.
Okay.
Talfy has a shirt.
Yeah, I'll send a message out to the.
The Emery's shirts are up.
Yeah,
I don't know what this means, but that's okay. Like, I don't remember. I don't know what the designs were, but I'm so excited to see them.
Okay, I will take 10. No, don't click emergency called.
Emergency.
Okay, I will take 10 seconds
This
to do
is
this.
a fashion emergency.
It's a fashion
Right?
emergency. Go to
My wig is a fashion emergency.
T
Oh, there we
public.
go.
No, just go to my site. Go to the Dork of the Tales.
Pew, pew, pew. The Tales of the
Got a
Dork.
raid.
Do we?
We have another raid.
Another raid?
Because we're getting back into game.
We're getting back into game. Good time, the Adventure Archive. We're about to go back into game. So real quick, I just wanted to show Caitlin the new shirt of her character. So
my character. Oh, he looks badass.
Yeah, you're gonna have to check it out. And then, do you know what the other good brand new shirt is?
Yeah. What? Nani?
Yeah. Nani?
Nice.
All right, that's all. I had to do that. Sorry. All right, folks. Thank you so much for enjoying our Let's Talk to the Chat. I'm gonna pass it back over to Wavid. And sorry, it's the best name ever, dude. You're gonna have to live with it. I'm gonna pass it over to David, also known as Way, for the remainder of game. Thank you so much for running. I finally woke up. I had some caffeine and it was great. Love you very much. And 3, 2, 1.
All right. And we return to the adventurers who had just defeated a pack of Fomorians and their mysterious cloaked keepers who approached their boat and then suddenly attacked. And now, these adventurers hear a voice echoing in their head. Hello.
Like, is it me you're looking for?
Hello?
I am the princess of the Shadow Glass.
We're looking for you.
I am here.
Can we help
I'm
you?
with you.
Like,
Can you remove
In the
the
book?
curse?
Yeah, let's start with that.
The Queen of Air and Darkness has a tight hold on you.
Oh.
The curse is one that is difficult to remove.
So you're saying it's not you that cursed us?
No. I am but trapped in this book, bound in a similar situation as you.
I see. Why are you only speaking to us now? We've had you for a while. She's gonna look directly at the book.
Has the curse progressed?
She
Is
says,
this true?
it takes a considerable amount of energy, a considerable amount of willpower for me to speak.
Like, I feel that sometimes it's hard for shy people to speak.
You had to save your power.
Rishli, you are so pure.
Thank you.
Correct. I wish to be able to help you, and perhaps for you to return the favor. Bring me to the ruins from where I was bound. The curse also originates from there. If you bring me there, I can remove the curse for you. And in return, you may help me escape from these pages.
Sounds like a deal.
Okay. Sure.
Insight? Does this seem legit? Does this sound like lying?
Like, can you teleport us there?
Oh, well, that's gonna be a big ol' 4. So...
It's hard to get a reading off of a book, but no reason. You don't find any reason for it to lie or any
alright.
indications for...
The book is talking to us, and the book cursed us. Now, I do want to try and help this person. No one deserves to suffer by being trapped in a book. However, I do think this is a little suspicious. And I just want to point that out.
It kind of checks out to me. I mean, if she's trapped in there because the person bestowing the curse is trapping people into the book, then it's not the people stuck in the book that are causing the curse to spread.
The book
So we
is
might be
not my
getting trapped.
creation.
No, the Scrivener wrote it.
That is correct.
But did the Scrivener put you into a good light? I think.
I was placed here. I was not able to read my confines. So you'll have to tell me.
I think we should just head. Is where you're? Is this place in Baldur's Gate?
I do not know.
Like,
How
what
are
do
we
you know?
supposed to find it?
All I know is that it was a ruined city below the depths.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, like underwater?
Like below? Like below?
Correct.
Or underground?
It
Whoa.
was underground.
Okay.
Underground.
Oh.
Below a set of bookshelves.
We just left bookshelves. Are
We
we going the wrong
did.
way?
Left some bookshelves.
Well,
Let's see.
Does anyone want to make, like, I don't know, history checks or
There's not really
nature?
a lot to go on for just bookshelves. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a
Well,
lot
I
of
just mean
bookshelves.
like in
There's
with
a lot of
lo-
bookshelves in general.
Yeah, with the legend lore information, I don't know if that applies.
or like, is there a known library or collection or archives in Baldur's Gate, for example, since the person went there? That kind of question, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, there are like libraries,
Mm.
but all she said is, just bookshelves. So it doesn't necessarily mean one's in Baldur's Gate or anything. Doesn't seem like she knows.
What if we just destroy the book?
I think that's a bad idea.
Maybe
don't
have
like that
attempted
idea.
so, but
Yeah,
the book
can't be.
is magically protected.
There, listen to the voice. The princess. The beautiful princess.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah.
If I could see you, I'm sure you would be beautiful as well.
Oh, thank you. I don't hear that. I'm flattered.
That's all it takes is nice words from a princess?
Usually.
Yes.
Luella, for once, I think I'm agreeing with you. There's something wrong with me.
No, there's not.
Don't destroy the book. That's like a terrible sin.
At least if this person needed to be trapped in the book forever, suffering torment, or could be released from that by destroying the book, I'd destroy the book. No one deserves to be stuck like that forever, no matter what they've done.
I guess you're right, but don't burn any other books. It's not like setting a precedence.
I mean, I didn't say I was gonna burn it.
She's gonna roughly shove it in your direction.
Hold on. Can I-
Luella's direction, not
Well,
yours,
let's-
Rogan.
yes,
You were-
Luella's
Let's
gonna-
try and find a
gonna
better
grab-
way first.
Hold the book. What happens if I... Luella's gonna put the thing down on the deck, and she's gonna pull out her spear, which is a magical weapon, and she's just gonna stab it.
You stab into the book, and the tip of the spear, it's as if you're trying to spear a rock.
Okay,
It
just slides
stops.
off. Alright, well, it seems to have some protections.
I think it's telling the truth.
Sorry, I don't mean to distracting from this riveting conversation with a book. Who needs help?
Oh, me.
Sure.
Yes, hi.
Okay.
Those of you can spend your resources to heal them, but for the rest of the day, there's not a lot that happens. So you can take your long rest and regain your resources.
This can be like, Luella, gain 70 hit points, but it doesn't
Oh my
matter.
God.
The
I
next
guess we need a
day,
long rest.
is there anything that you wanted to do in between?
Elise was basically, she wanted at one point to go to Rogan and like thank him, just say, thank you for helping me out in the fight. It was pretty brutal.
You don't worry about it. You were don't worry about it.
Thank you.
You were closest, and you looked like yeah, you never mind.
Anyway,
No.
anyway, thank you.
In order to help you on your goals, I will try to use what strength I have to bestow you what little I can. And the whispering voice drifts off, and all of you feel something come over you.
Like something's coming over me.
You are able to cast Shatter DC 16 as an action. No components required.
All
The
right.
next time you finish, a short or long rest after casting the spell, you gain temporary hit points equal to double your proficiency bonus. Once it is used 3 times, this charm goes away.
Okay.
I'm not gonna remember half those details. Hold up.
You can,
Remember
you
you
can
have
cast Shatter
Shatter.
3 times.
Shatter X3.
Yeah, DC 16.
That's
Okay.
once per short rest.
No, you can cast it just 3 times.
3 times. Okay.
That's a
If you
lot.
cast it, the next time you take a short or long rest, you gain temporary hit points equal to double your proficiency bonus, and you can use it 3 times.
And that's it.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Off in the distance, you see the coastline of Baldur's Gate.
Like we're finally here.
Oh, good.
The captain comes up to Richley and says, "I don't know if it was after you or if it was after our cargo, but this trip was expensive. I wish you luck."
After your carry goo?
After what?
I think I just misunderstood something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish you luck too, Captain. Oh, and don't forget that, like, the best way to do the jambalaya, I tell you, is to let it sit for a little bit, just so that it can infuse in the spices. Also, you want your okra to be really fresh.
He nods and he says, "Well, we've got salted fish. That's all we've got."
Amazing. We disembark?
Yeah.
Be sure to drain it, boil it again, and drain it, and then soak it in some cold water to take most of the salt out.
He nods, and the chef that's like, he's kind of ragged. He's taking notes. He's like, "All right, boil it, rinse it, boil it. All right, thank you."
Yep. I did not just Google best way to make salted fish.
All right, so you guys are in Baldur's Gates.
What do we
So
look
to
for?
find bookshelves?
We're looking for.
Alright.
What was the
what
guy's
the
name?
The
What
ruins.
was his name? You wrote it down, right?
The guy's
Absolutely.
name was Makil Rillen.
Macul Rillen?
Yeah.
That one.
First person that walks by. Excuse me.
Excuse me, are you Magilla Gorilla?
Gorilla. I think
Now I can't remember the name because you said Magilla Gorilla.
Akil Gorilla?
Macurillin?
Macurillin.
You
Hank
look
Hill?
like you got some coin on you. How about you helping a fellow out? Just under some bad luck.
Oh, of course. I'll take out
Yeah.
like 2 gold pieces. Here you
2
go.
gold. Oh. He like rubs his hands together. He's like, his mouth is already like feels like it's extra dry. He's like, "What can I do for you?"
We're looking for. What was his name?
Makil Rillen.
Oh, I'm in character.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Macurillin.
Krillin.
Macklemore.
Macurillin.
Yes.
Not the bard.
Rillen?
Have we checked the thrift shop?
Rillen. Yeah, Rillen.
No.
Aye.
What?
He's got 20
I've never heard of a Makil Rillen, but there's
It just reminds me of the
There's
good old
the-
days.
the patriarch Rillen.
Who?
Where is
Rillen
that?
House.
Oh,
Rillen
they've
House.
got the same surname.
Oh.
Well, that sounds good.
Ooh, wait. Are we talking about Krillin? I used to train with a guy named Krillin.
No.
No.
That guy's been resurrected so many times.
Oh!
I think there's an ale. Rillin ale, yes.
Okay,
Krillin
can you
ale.
just tell us where to find this house?
He's pointing up onto the upper Baldur's Gate where it's built kind of on the cliff higher up than the rest, where the higher class live. It says,
Okay,
I ain't been up there, but
clearly.
if you can, get me a bottle of wine from up there. Anything you want. Anything you want, Sir Bill in here will get it done for you.
Absolutely, sir.
Sorry,
And start
what was
walking
your name?
away.
What was your name?
Billin.
Billet. Right.
He seems like a city drunkard.
Alright. Luella will toss another gold at him.
He falls to the ground. He starts scrambling and chasing after it.
Yeah, entertainment. Nice. And Luella's gonna wander off heading towards the rich district.
Marion's already halfway up the road.
That was really kind of you to give him
Marion,
that extra
wait!
gold.
They're not...
Sir, thank you, sir. She's gonna scurry off after Marion.
Yeah. So as you cross the boundary to the upper city, you notice that there's like guardhouses every so often. That's meant to protect the upper city from the dwellers below. Rogan, did you have a question?
Before we leave,
Yeah.
can't believe I'm wasting this, but I'm going to
I believe it. Believe it!
I'm going to pray over this poor, misleading man, misled man, and I'm going to use divine information or intervention, and use my action to try and just help him have a better life.
All right.
Seems like he's suffering a lot.
Roll your percentage.
You've just changed what I want to play in my next D&D
Under
game.
Damn it.
14, I think.
It is 14. I rolled double zeros though, unfortunately, but I'm still gonna pray over him and wish for that.
Oh no, that's the highest number.
Yeah.
That's the
That was
highest
100.
number.
Yeah.
But
Do you summon Asmodeus?
no, there's
Your god is Ilmater,
no
right?
pets. I'm just gonna pray
Asmodeus,
over.
Asmodeus. Do, 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 do.
I tried. All right, I
Oh,
tried.
Asmodeus.
And you know what? You know what?
Oh
It
my
might work
God.
down the road. I don't know.
Yes,
I'm leaving it in Vader's hands and wasting that special ability.
Lightning literally strikes and kills him.
Oh my god!
I can do this. Hold on, I got the
Right.
soundboard up.
As he's chasing after this coin, you see a carriage with 4 horses racing down the road.
No!
And he's just going right in the path of this horse,
Nope.
and this horse just takes him over. He disappears behind this
Oh my
carriage,
gosh. Oh no.
and your eyes are wide, staring at this. And then he reemerges on the other side, still chasing after that coin.
Oh, you had us there. No.
I had my hand on 1,000 gold GP diamond as soon as I was watching that. Like, no, don't make me waste this spell component.
Oh
This
shit.
is really best trying to do
this
nice
guy.
things.
I leave.
All right.
Mostly not for strangers.
Okay. The rest of us haven't noticed because we're already
No.
Absolutely
Halfway
not.
up.
You booked it.
Did you guys suddenly feel like the lack of a god's
Learn a
presence?
lesson here.
No,
I mean, I
never
try to
feel a God's presence.
but I hardly ever do.
I don't really need it. I've got these guys. And just
My
like
father
tons
says
of
gods are pointless.
Oh, they're not pointless. They keep
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to
who-
tell us things. If only
That sounds
we'd
pretty
listen.
negative, Luella. Who's your dad?
If only we would listen. I have no idea what the lesson is sometimes.
So as you pass the boundaries to the upper city, you notice that the streets are much better taken care of. The houses look like they're not rickety. They're no longer slanted. Everything is much better built up here.
Even us.
Rishley, you do know what my name is, right?
Yeah, Luella.
Vonzarovich.
It's a hard word to say.
Are you Okay, well, I'm a halfling, so I have to re-roll that, don't I?
Why did you botch?
I botched on the knowing who that is.
Can I give inspiration to Risley?
I have to re-roll it. I have to re-roll it because it's a
You get DM inspiration.
Well, that re-rolled into an 8. So with a history roll, am I proficient in history? Let's find out. That's a 9.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, where's he from? Must be some. Zarovich sounds like a weird elvish name.
Mm-hmm.
It's no.
No? I mean, you're an elf. You're not a half-elf, are you? Your ears are pretty long. Like, your ears are longer than mine.
I'm adopted.
I was gonna say, it doesn't sound like a common elvish name. It's too harsh.
Whatever. Just carry on.
It sounds familiar, though. Where have I heard that before?
The ranger who's undead is their favorite enemy is like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Could the rest
We've
of
been
us...
traveling for how long and you haven't figured this out? I feel like you should be able to.
Yeah, let's try it.
Rogan?
No idea.
Could the rest of us do a check on that name? Would it be history, religion?
On Luella? Go for it.
Vanzarovich.
Yeah.
What kind of a check?
I guess history.
History?
History? Just history?
Whoa, 19.
Whoa! Oh, I'm 11. Haha, no. Yeah.
I guess Luella can decide what the DC is.
I don't know what the DC is for Ravenloft.
It's pretty well known, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Enough
only in
legends of the yeah. Well, yeah. So Luella will just be like, seriously, guys? I'm just like Zarovich.
Zarovich. Yeah, I don't think it's come up in any of my books, to be honest with you. The ones in the temple?
Ravenloft?
Ravenloft.
What? Where?
If we're given, like,
Who?
if we're given
What?
leading things, can we? Oh, I think you got it.
We've been traveling for months and you haven't figured. I thought everyone knew by now.
What's that expression for, Rogan?
Sorry. You said you were adopted.
Well, essentially, yeah.
And your last name is...
Von Zarovich.
And that's your adopted last name?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I don't know. But Rogan seems to know, and I want to know. You shouldn't keep knowledge to yourself, and you shouldn't keep it hidden. And that's why books are created.
Lots of books. I'm not the historian. I couldn't tell you anything about.
I'm talking to Rogan.
Oh.
You shouldn't keep knowledge hidden. That's why books are created, to spread knowledge. Between people.
I'm not sure how much I know, but Rogan's saying it's a very, very bad family.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know any of my other relatives or adopted
relatives. That
relatives.
isn't actually a very nice thing to say.
Well, hopefully Luella is not, There is one particular person from that family that's name stands out from that place, and I just hope that Luella does not take after that individual.
All right, so you find yourselves in the upper city, kind of just bordering around it. There's guards kind of starting to look at you, and can see that their eyes are set on you, probably seeing loiterers, making sure that you're not up to no good.
I'll wave at them.
Yep. Hello. My ladybugs are out in force after having to stay under my hat while on the boat. They're all just like landing on little on kids and on flowers and
I've seen the terror and the horror and the damage those ladybugs can do. I am concerned right now if those ladybugs are landing on children, okay? That is
like
not cool.
They land on their nose and wiggle a little and then fly away.
Marion.
Yes?
Please don't hurt the children.
Why would I hurt the children?
I don't know how much
Why would
control you have over
the
this
children?
lady. They're like
Think of the
demonic.
children.
The control over the, you mean this? She holds her hat out and literally this entire like thousands of ladybugs just go.
Wow.
Those
That's
things.
pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
And then she takes it off again and lets them all go. Yeah, they're my friends. They listen.
There's no scalp underneath.
Yes, it's just gone.
It's all ladybugs.
It's all ladybugs and a husk.
Horrifying. That's it. Marion's actually just
It's all
a
ladybugs?
husk
Always
run by
has been.
ladybugs.
And keep wandering on. Just like, as long as no damage is being done.
Of course not. They're very gentle.
Oh god, chat.
Oh my god, sorry.
So, do they gently
Really need to
combust
palate
people
cleanse
from
this.
inside out?
Oh my god.
Well,
Oh.
yeah, when I ask them to, it's not their favorite thing to do. They like doing this, and they'll all like come together and like find someone or like find a bouquet of flowers or something and kind of pick it up and carry it around. And then put it back
Oh, that's
down.
so sweet.
I can cast Mage Hand, but it's with my ladybugs.
Amazing.
That's fascinating.
Wow. They're so coordinated. That's amazing.
They're quite lovely, aren't they? I'll put my finger out and have a couple of them land.
Where are we going again?
Up there.
Up there. Yes.
Wait,
Into
Exactly.
the
Going up
richer
there.
district.
Okay.
So you found yourself in the upper district. Now
Yeah.
you're trying to find the Rillen house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rillin.
I'll stop somebody. Excuse me, where is the Rillen house?
We're looking for Ritalin.
I don't think that's quite right.
The closest person was a guard walking by. He
Perfect.
says, "And who are you?"
My name is Mary, and it's lovely to meet you.
He looks at your hand. A brow kind of rises, and then a sneer. Says, "And what are you doing in Baldur's Gate?"
Looking for the Ritalin house.
Ellen.
The Rilland house.
Ritalin.
No.
And your business being?
Curse
We just-
removal.
We just wanted
Curse
to talk.
removal.
We just wanted to talk.
Are any of you not wearing gloves?
Luella is not wearing gloves.
Yeah, she only has like fingerless gloves, so it's pretty fun.
No gloves for me.
It's like,
No.
He crosses his arms and then says, "It sounds like trouble."
oh, it's not trouble. We're
Excuse
no
me,
trouble at all,
sir.
Please wait. It is not contagious. This curse, if that is what you were thinking. And we are simply here to ask some questions before leaving. You have my word, and like I show my holy symbol and whatnot, like as a devoted cleric of Ilmater, that we're just here to end people's suffering, and not whether it's theirs or mine or others around us. Nothing more.
Make a persuasion check.
Trouble.
Can I assist by looking very sweet and friendly?
Make a performance check. And if you pass, you can assist.
Performance? Okay, sure.
Oh gosh. Okay. So how does its determination? It adds double my proficiency bonus, or
Yes.
adds?
Well, it just adds it once posts your roll.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'm using my determination on this because why not? To make it a 17.
Yeah, you can definitely give assistance. So, Rogan, you can roll advantage.
Okay. I rolled 2d20s. Both were a 9.
Okay.
So we're
Oh,
looking.
I lied.
At
I forgot to add that.
11.
22.
11 total.
11 total.
Did you? I thought you added your determination.
Oh, right. Sorry. 14, 16.
16. Oh, that'll do it.
Hooray!
Sorry.
I was gonna teleport us out.
Roll a 14. Straight to jail.
That way, yeah, no kidding, right?
Thank you.
It's like,
for
no,
that
we're not.
determination.
Come with me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he says, "All right. Well, the Rillen house is just down that way. Head down
that street, make left, then another left, and then the right.
Left. then
Thank
to the
you.
left, and then
You-
The
You've been
ladybugs take off
very
in like a little
helpful.
path.
Ah, perfect.
After we start heading over there, I'm going to just cast guidance on him and like a small little prayer. I can just, like,
Before you do that, you might want to
Precious.
rethink it, because as you leave, he mutters under his breath, adventurers.
Yeah, he's very not happy with us.
You know what?
He really
Enough's
doesn't
done.
like us.
Done. We're not gonna mess with that.
Thank you.
Right.
City
Thank you, sir.
guards.
So you arrive at a fairly nice 3-story house.
Wow, it's
Um,
nice, tall.
well-
I like it.
Well kept lawn, garden in front, gated fence, made of wrought iron, worked iron, and in the design of flowers.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Can we just open the gate?
Yeah, definitely.
I would
You
open the gate. Let's go.
Sure.
Find
After you.
yourself at a set of
Okay.
heavy double oaken doors with silver inlaid design.
We're gonna knock.
Okay. You knock on the door. As you knock on the door, Marion knocks next to you, and her knocks are like twice as loud.
Perfect.
And then
Teamwork.
are there a bunch of little
I'll hold
ladybug
up a
bags
hand
going?
for a high five.
High five. She won't
Yeah,
leave you
ladybugs
hanging.
are just like left,
Hell yeah.
crawling around.
I'm going to cast thaumaturgy on the door. If it's unlocked, it opens.
It is locked.
I tried.
This is a rich house. They're not just gonna leave it unlocked.
Is there like a knocker or like a calling thing aside from just knocking on the door or something?
Oh
that
yeah,
would-
there's like a silver design knocker of
Yeah,
Red
Luella's gonna
face.
go use that.
yeah. Soon after, a man dressed very, very nice butler suit. He opens the door. He looks like he is a tiefling.
Oh, hello.
Are you Mr. Rillin?
No, I am
Oh.
Terrison, the
It's-
keeper of this estate.
Hello.
Hi.
You are looking for a
Put your hand down.
what a strange gesture.
McKill Rillin.
McKill River. Who
Some
are you?
time ago,
Pretty pass.
this
Stop it.
person brought a
Logan,
book to
stop it.
Candlekeep,
Sorry.
Jesse!
was cursed, then traveled.
Is
And-
not the state of McKill Rillin anymore.
Oh,
This is
What
Yvonne
is it?
Rillin's house.
any relation?
Did it?
May I ask a name for introduction?
Luella
Luella.
von
I will
Zarovich.
I will return shortly. He closes the door with a gentle push.
A couple of ladybugs are gonna fly in behind,
No.
and now I have clairvoyance in there.
Yeah. Are you
Actually,
doing
yeah.
seeing or hearing? Because I think you can only
It's
do
not
one, right?
clairvoyance. I think mine is just vision, but let me double check.
Okay.
It's a special spell thing.
It's ridiculous.
I think
how
it's just
powerful that
eye.
can be.
Actually, you know what? It's a 4th level spell. I'm not gonna bother. Never mind.
Okay.
A couple of ladybugs follow him inside anyway.
Yeah.
Scouts.
You hear a scream from inside now.
They're murderers.
Yeah.
This is the beginning of a horror movie.
A few moments later, the door opens again. Terrison greets you and steps aside as he opens the door further. He says, "Come in."
Thank you. And Luella will
Thank you.
motion for someone else to step in first, and then we'll follow.
I'll go
We'll
first.
absolutely
I'll do
go in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody
We all
else will
do-
go ahead of you. Oh no,
Three
she'll let
Stooges.
Marion go.
He closes the door behind you and leads you through a series of hallways before coming to what seems to be a well-designed door to an office with worked glass where you can see the foggy view inside.
Oh,
You see
lovely.
an office desk as he opens the door and bookshelves all around. Maybe
We found
maybe
it,
not.
guys.
Before you is
There are many
a human
bookshelves
woman.
everywhere.
This is Yvandre Rillen. And Kelly, I believe you have a picture of said woman in
I
well-dressed woman.
One moment, please.
She
Sorry, just finding where the button is.
looks up from her office duties and says, "Ah, yes. Terrison said that there was some adventurers looking for Makil. Come, sit, and tell me your business."
Okay, thank you.
Wary of breaking a
Ooh.
chair, Marion will sit on the ground
What a
next to a
well-dressed woman.
couch.
Well, we're not so much looking for McKeel. We were informed that he had passed on some time ago.
Yes, may he rest in peace.
But before his death,
Roll insight.
Okay.
all of
My
us?
passive is 20.
4!
Right.
29.
I
Hold
rolled a
on.
2 again!
Hold on, I got
I'll
good
roll, I
insight
guess.
too.
Rogan, what was yours?
29.
29.
Only 19. Because I rolled
Yeah,
a 9.
Marion,
so it
Elise,
sucks to be
Rogan.
me.
Richley,
28.
That was...
If
What
only
was this? Sorry, I
more
was
than me.
just...
Insight.
insight.
Insight, not great. Not great. 12.
So yeah, everyone except for Richley and Luella, you notice that her brow twitched just a little bit in
That
anger.
brow.
As you say the name McGill.
Yes. So, but before he died, he was investigating something and seemed to have found some answers.
Luella.
Hmm?
I think this man might be a sensitive topic.
Which is
It's
He's why you were
fine.
here.
I do apologize if it's sensitive. It's just rather imperative that we find out what he was working on.
Yeah,
She
she's right for one.
slowly stands up from behind her desk, walks over to one of the bookshelves where she has a set of crystalline bottles of what you can assume to be liquor on the shelves, and she pours herself a drink, almost making a statement, not pouring any of you one.
Can
That's okay, I wouldn't want one anyway.
Richley.
That looks... Oh.
She sips on it as she listens to you. She says, "Makil is my uncle. He, for lack of a better word, squandered the fortunes he made in the Rillen name. We could have been one of the great houses of Baldur's Gate. Instead of establishing a legacy, he spent his riches on more and more adventuring. Continued his expeditions, seeking glory, treasures, things that he never found. And eventually, I was left with the scraps.
That sounds difficult. I'm sorry.
It's taken me years to rebuild the Rillen name. She takes another sip. You could see that
Well,
her grasp on the cup is very tight.
well, we don't want to bring back too many bad memories, but, and Luella's gonna lift up her hand. He got cursed? Now we're cursed.
That's
So
all we need to know.
we'd love to see what he found so that we can get out of here as fast as we can and leave you be.
You
We'll leave you in peace.
touched
Absolutely.
the Scrivener's tail?
Yeah,
Why?
apparently.
Was left at Candlekeep.
We did not
As
know what
A guard. It was left at Candlekeep, so no one would ever open that
Well,
book again.
You should
Mistakes
tell that
happen.
to the
Mistakes are
Candlekeep
made.
interns because they didn't know what they were doing, and now we have to fix their problem.
And you know, on the upside, if we're successful, we're gonna release a fairy princess. They might want to
Right?
help you out and maybe make you one of the great houses of Baldur's Gate if that's what you want.
There we go.
Or alternatively, it turns out that this fairy princess is a liar, then
Oh, no.
Then we'll just die and we'll be out of your hair.
Yeah,
Exactly.
both. Either.
win-win for you.
There you go.
I do know of how Makil cured of his curse, but you might not like the answer.
Oh no,
Did
why?
he die? Did
You
he cut off
see-
his finger? Cut off his body part.
By the end of his career, he had a small fortune left,
Mm-hmm.
and he spent most of that on obtaining a wish spell,
Oh.
and that was how he ultimately cured himself. Didn't matter anyway.
Mm.
He's
Right.
robbed and mugged a month later. No doubt someone
Is that how he
calling in
died?
their debts.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, I guess we just
Is that
gotta
how he
go
died
find a
then?
genie, guys.
Mm.
She smirks and drinks from the cup again and says, Fortune has not been kind to you.
I don't know, I've had a pretty good life up to this point.
I think so too.
Yeah, mine's been iffy, but
Been kind of hit and miss.
I mean, I'm grateful for any life I have. Being adopted and all.
What he has left, I've put inside a storage.
Mm.
May we see it?
Make a persuasion check.
Because we've been talking, can she do it with advantage?
Would
Would you like me to attempt to roll a persuasion from my efforts as well?
If you can give me a good roleplay reason, what would you like to say?
I was sort of thinking what she's been saying up to this point, but just reinforcing we really just want to get this sorted out and get out of your hair so you can carry on with your life.
Elise?
And I will owe you a debt.
Say, I wanted to
Favor.
insight the wish part. I just wanted to see
Okay,
if that's
yeah.
the only way. Yeah.
Well, she wouldn't know if that's the only way. She knows
I
that
guess.
is a way because that's the stories that she was told.
But, well, that's the question, is she being honest about?
That
Right.
was the question.
Yeah.
13, 18?
Yeah, she seems like
Yeah?
telling the truth.
Okie dokie.
Cool.
Well,
Did I get advantage?
Luella, when you said you'll owe her a favor, she says, how about this? Whatever you find from this point out, you give me 20%
Okay.
of that cut
they can tell when.
until the end of your adventure, until the time you're cured.
Seems fine to me.
That sounds fine.
Yeah. Mary, you don't even need to roll. She says,
6.
agreed then.
I have +0 to persuasion.
She says, Terrison? And you can tell that he's been waiting outside that door all this time. He opens the door and he says, yes, milady. Show these people the to the belongings of Makil. Right away. He bows his head. He leads you down the halls into the basement. He opens a door where there's boxes and boxes and boxes of stored possessions of Makil. The dusty chamber is crammed with stacks of old books, barrels, and broken tools and weapons. Unmarked crates and shelves of bric-a-brac. The grimy windows barely allow the view of the city beyond. Terracin says, I'll be waiting here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Immediately start looking around through things.
He closes the door behind him, but he's still inside. He's carefully watching everything that you do. All right, so you guys are looking around. Let's say everyone's looking at a different thing.
Sure. I wanted to say, before we all scatter, I wanted to kind of get everyone all together and just say, if things get really, really, really bad, out of hand, I can teleport us away from here.
That sounds great. All right,
Just
gang,
let you
let's
know.
split up.
So, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
All right, so Rishley, roll a 1d6.
Can I help Rishley and just follow him around?
I got
there's nothing. There's I'm not gonna say you find or don't find things. I'm just gonna go off of a list.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you see you find a piece of parchment through just junk, but it's shot through with dry rot and crumbles through your fingers. What remains of the parchment afterward displays writing, which reads, "Stairs among..." Or actually, I'll copy and paste this to you. You can read it
Sounds
out to
good.
everyone else.
Love secrets. So
Secret,
fun.
Let's
secret.
see, the stairs among the surface ruins of the Delimbrian and descended deep into the haven of the Red Quill. The Guardians almost finished us, but before the door was opened, gods, how I wish... Oh. Well, now I'll never know the rest of the story. And that is a dope-ass joke if you get it.
I get it.
I feel like I should get
that
it.
radio
It's
show.
it's a Casey Kasem joke. And that is the rest of the story.
No, the rest
The rest
of
the
story.
story.
The pause. Yeah.
The rest... Patient of the story.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
All right.
You should read more stories, Rishley. You read real well.
Thanks, I used to do it between, like 2 tin cans.
Rishley is a really good storyteller.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be when you're a cook.
Marianne, roll a
What's the relevance of
1d4.
that?
A D4?
Yeah.
Dinner conversation is important. I thought a lady would know
Oh, God. Hang on. I'm gonna have to pick that up in a second so that I don't step on it. A 1.
Oh.
A 1. You find a vellum map labeled Delimbrian and Ivrarns. It shows a few locations in the above ground ruins of the city. A note written in the map in Elvish identifies one site as Haven of the Red Quill. The handwriting matches that seen in the Scrivener's tale.
Hey, Rogan, look. Is this useful?
Yeah, maybe show it to Luelle or Elise. She seems to be good at recording stuff and gathering up.
I will do that. Can I roll survival to know where this is?
Ooh.
It would be more history.
Oh, well then, never mind. I will give it to Elise.
Guidance.
I got +0, so it doesn't mean anything to me.
Elise, roll a
Yes.
1d6.
Okay. What did you find, Marianne? I
found
rolled
the
a
map.
5. You found a map. Amazing.
Rogan said that it might have something to do with the story.
Oh, I see. It is in the same handwriting, isn't it? I rolled a 5 on my d6.
Okay. And yeah, if you want to roll history, you can try to see if you know where this is.
Alrighty, let's roll a history check. Let's see here. What do I add to history? Sorry. Oh, it is int. Okay, so 19.
19, yeah.
That noise.
So you recognize the ruins of Delimbrian, and it's way up in the north. It would take over a month for you to get there.
It'd take a very long time. It's very far away.
Can you tell
and-
what is there?
I.
Oh, come on, what's the worst that could happen?
We could end up like the other side, like we could overshoot by as much as I'm trying to teleport us, or we could end up super high up in the air.
Maybe
It could
there's
be a
one of
bad
those.
time.
Maybe there's a wizard in town that has one of those big circles you stand in, and then you teleport
was
really far away.
About
could
to
be
ask
someone.
if we could pay someone to do it. That's a really good idea,
There
Marion.
could be someone who does that.
Oh, thanks, Luella. That's real nice
Yeah.
of you.
Surprisingly clever.
At least
Thanks.
you find within a stack of old bills marked past due. You find an unsigned and an apparently unsent letter from Makil, which reads,
Well, they weren't very good at financial duties, but we got this letter. It reads, To my family, forgive me the vanity that took me from you and must soon claim my life or soul. You know how ambition corrupted my love for you. I pray that someone avenges the evils done by Indra Ciota, the Princess of Shadowglass, Lady of Dread Omens. I don't think I should read all these names out loud, but spend not your own lives against it. The Scrivener powder in this haven, and only there can I be free of her. She's going to like shove the book away at this point, but it is too late for me.
Sorry, what? I couldn't hear all that.
Maybe we should wait until we're somewhere else to talk about
Yeah,
this.
I think so. She
I'm
like
sort of
gently
eyeing
like
the
she gently
butler.
like puts the book. She had gently like put the book down and like kind of like kicked it away a little bit with her foot.
Let's pick up that book.
Luella and Rogan, both of you roll a 1d4.
D4, okay.
1d4. All right. 1.
I believe in you.
I got a 4.
All right.
Extreme.
So, Rogan, you find a folio torn from an unknown tome's details. From an unknown tome details the history of Delimbrian and Falorm, also called the Realm of Three Crowns. Falorm was one of the many kingdoms of old in the north. When the Realm of Three Crowns fell, the kingdom of Delimbrian rose after it. And Luella, you find tucked in the folio sheaf of notes, the note talks of the adventure seeking the shadow glass, which he expected to be of great treasure.
Shadow glass. Okay.
So after spending quite a long time in here, about an hour or so, these are the items that you find.
Nice.
We're gonna leave with the stuff that we have.
As you
Or
try to
try to?
leave,
Terracin puts a hand in front of your chest and she says, I think not. The agreement was that you would find the items, but you may not take it.
Oh.
That's not very helpful.
You may make a copy if you wish, but the originals must stay.
That's agreeable. Sure.
I can do that.
I will. Luella will pull out a parchment and start scribbling in like.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Copying down
At least
bullet point notes.
Perfect. Yeah.
At least already wrote down like the letter, but she'd like to try to copy the map.
Yeah, it'll take you like for the rest of the day to
okay.
accurately copy things down, and by the time it's nightfall, Terracin's standing there by the door. He's yawning.
Just a little bit longer. I'm sorry.
Of course.
Thank you. Well, you're very nice.
So yeah, you finish copying stuff. It's kind of like 11 p.m. dead of night.
Yeah. We should.
We should rest for the evening.
Yes. Is there like an
Elfsong
inn
Tavern's
nearby,
just down the road.
Okay.
Perfect.
That sounds great.
Are there any temples nearby?
Yeah. There's, depending on your faith, there's temples.
Which ones are nearby?
He puts you one down the opposite way. He lists a few deities that it follows. I can't remember at the top of my head, but
It's probably
The main
not
ones.
mine, so that's okay. Yeah, it's probably not mine, so that's okay. Okay. Well, I thought I'd ask. Okay, we should go to the tavern.
all right. So you go to the tavern, you pay for your rooms. You're guided to your fairly nice room, since this is a tavern in the upper city. And when you all rest, the final thing I'd like for all of you to do is please make a charisma saving throw.
Ooh,
That's not
charisma
good.
Oh, I'm actually
saving
okay.
throw. I am. Oh yeah.
Okay. So hold
You
on.
might think,
Nat 20!
okay,
Ooh, I got a 16.
but the DC is 20.
Oh wow.
31
Hold on.
charisma save.
Oh no, I
21.
got 18.
So who got under?
1 sec.
Oh, that's
I have
unfortunate.
to check my saves because I'm proficient in all saves now. So I only got an 18, but I'll spend my determination. So that's a 22.
Oh, I already
All
started.
right.
Oh,
determining-
I'm
oh wait,
lucky.
wait, wait. You know what?
Lucky.
You know what? Can I foresaw this, right?
You foresaw the need to be
I foresaw this.
charismatic.
I had a 19. I actually had a 19 on my portent.
I'm gonna.
Can
I think
do
just
that?
for
I just
fun,
want
I'm gonna
everyone to
say
know
That's
I just
okay.
used all 3 of my luck points and
You
still
can't.
failed.
You can't
can only
what?
I
use
still
one.
failed.
Well, you can only use one, so you still have 2 more, but you're gonna get them after the rest. Anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Can I
Okay,
use the
so-
determination, or if not, I will use Diamond Soul.
It's up to you. It's up to you. What do you want?
I want to use the determination because Diamond
Okay.
Soul.
So
is-
Marion and Elise, you're the fun people, unlike Rishley. You, when you wake, you find that the tattoo has crawled up to the elbow.
Wow.
You instinctively know that you can cast the message cantrip at will. No components required.
Message. Oh, that's neat. I like message.
But
Oh,
magic potions no longer work on you.
Ooh.
unfortunate.
Hmm.
Okay. That's okay. I'll just like stay back. I'll just stay back. We're good.
We'll come back to you, Rogan. Through the middle of the night, as you're sleeping, you close your eyes and you're pulled into the twilight. And you see the court of gloom, a crystal resting upon a throne. You see 2 arguments, but they are voiceless. They're heated. You could see the passionate expressions on their faces. And then, as if the earth itself was torn asunder, you could see the split in the ground that separates them. Below is shadow and ladybugs. they're all crawling towards you. They fill the entire scenery before you're enveloped by them. You can feel the thousands of tiny feet crawling into your mouth, into every orifice, and down your throat. And you wake. Rogan.
So when we wake up, I want to try and use divine intervention again.
Oh my god.
What would you ask for?
Well, Mater's the god of suffering and relieving other people of their suffering. I'm going to ask to take.
Well, suffering's like a good thing to Illuminator. He's like, it's something you gotta
exactly.
work through.
So, but one of the things is that you're supposed to try and take on the suffering of other people in the most extreme situations. I'm going to try to ask Ilmater to make everyone else's curse fall on me and only me, and take that away from them so that I suffer the curses instead of the rest of the party.
All of their curses?
I'm gonna try. Like, this is like the ultimate expression of faith for this character. So I figure, you know what, this is the best way to use divine intervention.
Christine's got a roll.
In your own room, your private room, you're praying to Ilmater. Ask him to please carry the burdens of your friends.
Yep. Okay. 8. Yeah.
8.
8.
Oh shit!
Elise and Marion, after you wake up, you find this tattoo scrawled up to your elbow, but then it seems to recede back to, not all the way back to your finger, but back to your wrist.
Oh.
And Rogan, yours comes halfway up the arm, the upper arm.
Oof.
So,
Hot damn.
you are back, Marion and Elise. You guys are back to the original benefit. You can speak Sylvan, but you can no longer cast Reflection or Shadow. Rogan, you have that. On top of that, you can cast a message cantrip at will. No components required. You can no longer drink magic potions, where they no longer have effect on you. And on top of that, you also have choose one of the following spells: Blur, Invisibility, Mirror Image, Phantasmal Force, or Silence. You can cast a spell once, no components required, DC 15, and you regain the ability. Silence. And you regain the ability to cast a spell after you finish a long rest. Drawback: you can't attune or be attuned to magic items.
Oh no!
Oh shit.
You're
Oh no.
I need to mute my thing.
Why is he saying? Is he saying Doug?
Duck?
Who's Doug?
Duck?
Oh my
That,
goodness.
I mean, that is a very respectable sacrifice.
God damn.
But yeah.
We all walk out in the morning and
You're like,
like,
"Oh,
hey, I got all this stuff and then it seemed to go away. I wonder what happened.
Exactly. Did anyone else just go like that?
Rogan's eyebrow was just twitching.
With my
What's
with
going
my
on, buddy?
20 insight.
Yeah, with high intelligence.
Yeah. Rogan,
Logan?
did you do this?
Let's just fix this.
Oh, Rogan.
What kind of shirt are you wearing? Like, does that have sleeves?
He is in full adamantine plate, but no, he's actually sleeveless.
Yeah, you see the markings all the way up
Oh,
his
he's
arm.
sleeveless. Rogan, why is yours so big? How did it get so far? She has low wisdom. She would absolutely say that.
Absolutely would. Oh, precious
How did it
Bean.
get so high?
Marion will just like full like being 7 foot tall, just absolutely like scoops Rogan and just hugs him way too tight.
Let's just fix this.
Ew.
Yeah, we've got to fix this.
All right, that's all we will end it tonight.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you.
So
Thank you.
check
Oh my
the schedule.
God.
I think did we in the chat did we decide that Thursday next week probably will work for people?
Thursday will work
I
for me.
think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Or? Okay,
I'm pretty
so
sure.
I
does
think
that work
so,
for
yeah.
you two, Way?
I'll figure it out.
Okay,
Oh.
so we'll see you here in 7 days for the finale, and where we find out why Rogan's is so big.
Gotta know.
I don't know.
We want answers.
We need to
Caitlin, I
know,
love
guys.
you so much.
Oh my god.
Nice. All right, so hey, folks, thank you so much for watching. Way, thanks for running this one.
Thank
problem,
you,
it's fine.
Way.
How far are we in? Like, if is it this big?
Thank you.
Are we at the halfway point, or what?
Yeah, I would say a good halfway point.
Okay, cool. I'm
There's,
just curious because our
yeah.
the break wasn't like our
Okay.
talk to the chat was long, but it wasn't that long, and I was like, oh god, did I throw us off?
Well, there was
Really
things I
halfway.
want. My original plan was to squeeze a lot of things, and I could have done that with the extra hour. But I think with this, we get to like spread things out and let people play naturally. Because
Nice.
I was gonna be
Yeah.
like, okay, I gotta run this, and this, and this, and like try to like, shoehorn
Clip
us
through it.
through it.
Yeah.
I
But now we
really,
can
really
play more
enjoy
with
this
it.
group of people in the.
I know.
Good. Hold on, hold on.
So amazing.
Ah, so much better.
love it.
Sorry
Ah.
about Luella just being like, that was surprisingly intelligent.
Nice.
So much.
She's such a
Because
bitch.
Marion just doesn't notice. She's like, oh, that's so sweet, Llewellyn. Thank you so much.
All right, so
Luella,
folks.
what?
So good. All right, so folks, that's going to be it for us. Come back in a week and come back tomorrow night for the Reign of Emeries here on Dork Tales. Be sure to follow everybody. Chahista FX over on TikTok. Follow whatever. Type in the chat what you're using right now, Way, for your. It's Soul Eater X
XIV.
XIV. So twitch.tv/Soul Eater XIV. Then you should follow Amy on Paradoxical Ghoul. Find Chris here because he's not streaming, but he's occasionally in other people's streams. And of course, you can find Caitlin on Petite Medic wherever Petite Medics are sold.
For Petite, yeah, like every social media ever, but basically Instagram
Basically,
until anything happens.
Until anything happens, which actually, after this, I'll show you some stuff. So,
Okay.
folks, we love you very much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to come back tomorrow for Reign of Emeries, and next week we will be back with this.
you.
We will see you next time. Good night, everybody.
Good night.